Hello, adventurers. My name is Maximus, and I will be your dungeon master this evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 72nd episode of Casters and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by our amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Mac and Cheese Please, Virtual Spectre, and Moobs Like Jagger from the GGN crew. Yay.
Ooh.
All right.
Hi. Yeah.
Rocks fall, you die.
Hi.
I'm kidding.
Wait,
Whoa.
what?
Whoa. Whoa.
Let's
We are
wrap
in a
this up.
dungeon.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's not nice.
Well, good news, it'll be me first. So
Why
Wait,
you?
technically, if a rock is falling,
because I'm the
You're
closest to
projectile,
the bad stuff.
and Valken
Mhm.
could just block it, right?
yeah,
what's
can you
that?
deflect falling rocks?
No.
Sure.
Oh, that's a projectile.
That's not a projectile.
I mean, could be.
If someone's throwing a rock at you, it's a projectile.
The gravity is throwing the rock at you.
Okay. Hey, if gravity is an NPC, then I've been playing this all wrong. We're gonna have to have some fun stuff. Oh man.
just make sure it's a dex save, and then I'll be okay.
All right. What's your dex?
Hi.
Don't tell him.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Good
Hi.
answer.
Don't
Good
tell
answer.
him. Your
Don't
pumpkin
tell
earring
him.
wants
You
to know.
can't keep secrets like that from your DM because I can just look it up.
Keep secrets from whoever you want.
Sure.
You
that
can just
will-
keep changing the numbers. So
We live in America and we have freedom of speech here. I don't know how that
Yeah.
applies.
Freedom
I
of
just
speech
know to
against
say
your
that whenever
DM?
things aren't going my way.
Yeah, you do
Right.
not have freedom of speech against your DM.
My dex is actually kind
that's
of
not how freedom
insane.
of speech works.
Yeah.
Only if you disagree. It's not.
Oh boy, we're getting dystopian real
All right,
quick. aren't
okay.
we?
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
Woo!
All right. So here's some things to change the subject real quick. If you aren't watching on YouTube, because
Do
we're live
it.
streaming there right now,
Do it.
do it. And the link is in
Do it.
the chat, or it's supposed
Just
to be.
do it.
There you go, robot. YouTube.com/@ Casters and
Just
Cantrips, because we have a nice, pretty link
Do it.
now. Or if you're watching on
Do
Twitch and
it.
you open the link over there, then just mute it and then make everyone happy, and I appreciate it because we need the views and the numbers because Mac is smart and she told us.
Also,
Mhm.
Be
Mhm.
sure to like the stream as well. Okay.
And
Yeah.
smash buttons and subscribe and follow.
And comment.
And comment. Ooh, comment with your favorite baked good.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Do all that.
Yes. Oh, I'm hungry now. Can we have?
I
We need
know.
to postpone the game. I gotta eat. No, I'm kidding. we
Ooh.
need
Going
desserts.
on a donut run.
Yeah, but
You're
anyway, if you
me.
don't know yet, not only do we live streaming to YouTube, but we also have super cool content like our Out of Combat, which airs on Thursdays
Mhm.
on our YouTube. We also have shorts every single Monday of funny things that this cast says that sometimes I can't believe.
I always forget that we said these things, and then they pop up on my socials, and I'm like, "Did we do that? When did
Sure, I
that
said that.
happen?"
I don't remember that.
They're
I think
so
this is
funny.
why.
I feel
Deep
so
fake.
stupid every time I see one.
Yeah. And there's also some live streams as well, which Bun has been doing live streams for art lately, and there'll be some more live streams when Maximus gets his act together. But there will be because I have some other things planned for that. And another thing too is that if you don't want to wait for those YouTube videos to release or the podcasts, then you could just subscribe to our Patreon and get things early. So go ahead and do that. There's also access to Vin's weekly zine, of which the 3rd episode just dropped there. So if you haven't looked at our Patreon issue, yes,
Issue.
issue
Pretty
episode,
good. They're pretty good.
yeah.
Be juicy. There's rumors. There's secrets. There's dicey reviews that may or may not get us in trouble. I don't know, but I'm here for
There's
the chaos.
advice. Maybe you're having some personal problems and you need a little
Yeah.
advice. There's an advice column.
There's an advice column, but it's like kind of saucy. So
Yeah,
Oh.
Vin basically invented Yelp in my universe, but she's the
Yeah.
only one who can give opinion. But speaking of the podcast, we actually, I think we're like a handful of listens, not views, because you don't watch podcast. A handful of listens away from 2,000 total. So thank you all for
Oh.
listening to us, and we appreciate you. And I'm glad that you like listening to us play D&D. So very much appreciated. Hope y'all are enjoying the new Out of Combat on Patreon or on podcast as well. There's too many P words. Patreon, podcast. It's only 2. It's not that big of a deal.
Patreon,
Podcast.
podcast. I'm trying to like combat pompat. I don't know. It's
Pompat?
over.
What's
I
happening?
tried.
Thank you for trying.
Tried.
Oh man. Anyway, so if you haven't listened to the podcast, you can do that wherever podcasts are sold. Just look up Caches and Cantrips and we'll be there. Right in your ear feed, your ear holes, I don't know, your headphones. But if you're not really sure where to go to get any Caches and Cantrips information, the old faithful cachesandcantrips.com will have everything you need, including merch. So go check that out. Tell me how good or bad of a job I did setting up our website, and I will take
Is
the
the
feedback
Out of
personally.
Combat also podcast?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is also in podcast format as well as video.
Because I need to catch up because I've only listened to the ones that I'm in. So
Wow.
Wow.
hey, I'm busy. Okay.
Wow.
That's good to know because now I know I can catch up on my drive to work.
Mhm. Yep, you sure can. But aside from that, go check us out on places like TikTok and Instagram, where we have reels and short videos. More
Check
things
us out.
planned.
On Twitter for the next who knows how many hours.
Yeah.
To
for
be
the-
determined.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. It's just going to be not.
I
great
just
to use.
love the drama. I've been
drama.
reading it all day. Like, what's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
It's
I've
not
been-
going anywhere. It's just gonna suck even more.
The jokes have
Or-
been amazing. I like it.
My theory is it's going to get taken down temporarily and Elmo is going to like rebuild it from the ground up with his own code and his own everything. It's going to be a different Twitter, but it's going to be
Oh,
called
God.
I don't know, Twitter
This would be
hardcore,
terrible.
Twitter 2.0. I don't
I
know,
think-
something.
I could just take a page out of his book and then just make you all print your character sheets and then fly here so I can review them face to
Whoa,
face.
Oh snap!
Are
we
Oh,
getting
well,
like a
that's easy
DM
for
review?
me. That's
oh,
just
God.
a short drive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll cook you guys dinner. At least you'll get a free meal out of it. But yeah.
No, that costs too much. The company can't
just-
afford it.
Oh.
Breaking
I think I
news,
just
Bring
got
your
fired.
own food.
Breaking news,
UIF.
Chad. 90% of CNC is going to be gone. It's just going to be Max.
It's just
Shit.
Max. Like all the characters.
I don't want it. I'm sorry.
He
Anyway.
takes that all back.
Fuck
Yeah,
around
take
and
it
you
all back,
found
you're
out.
great. You can work from home. It's fine. Anyway, before we get I almost said too far off the rails, but before we get off the entire train station or whatever, let's just go ahead and get ready for tonight's episode of Casters and Cantrips. Our story last left off with Sweet Justice inside the tower known as Ice Watch, standing before the frost giant chieftain named Magnus Helmgrim. Magnus agreed to let the party delve into the ruins of Golmeldor to find Zarlug's lost trade goods under one condition, that they must also find answers to the city's rapid demise. After agreeing to the chieftain's condition, the group made arrangements with the Silver Face to hire guards to watch their wagon while they delved into the ruins of the Dwarven city. After a few days of travel, Sweet Justice entered the ruins once again, and they quickly found that the city had been overrun by the undead. However, some of the Dwarven defenses still seemed to be intact as well. After defeating dozens of the undead creatures, the group found a large shaft leading deeper into the earth, deeper into the city. Valken volunteered to make his way down to scout out what was at the bottom of said shaft. When they arrived, he observed a large skeleton on the ground, the size of a giant. He attempted to sneak further into the chamber, but found that the skeleton had been awakened as it was not so sneaky. And that is where we will begin our episode this evening. So, Valken, here's how we're going to play this. The skeleton has awakened. Your stealth has failed you. I would like you to roll initiative. And depending on the order of said initiative, when you can alert your allies will depend on when they're going to act in the initiative. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me.
Very well.
Okay.
Before we get started, BS, have you thought of your backup character?
You know, I have a couple things bouncing around in my head.
All right.
No,
Max
no
wouldn't
complete
party
backstories yet.
kill.
Max wouldn't, but I don't make, I just make the world. Y'all live in it.
Wow. I'm gonna take notes.
Max
Falcon
100%
dies.
would party kill us if we.
It's not me. It's
Don't
based
pay
on the
attention.
collective choices that you've made and then the luck
Not
of the
me,
dice.
It's you.
Valken, what is your initiative, sir?
Starting great with 8.
Oh boy. What is your... Yeah, okay. We're going to go right into it then,
What
sir.
is my what?
Doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Doesn't matter because I know that your dex is higher than
Oh, I don't own any tokens on the scene, so I can't see the combat.
No, you sure can't. So you'll have to wait.
Oh, is it? Am I on a map? Oh, I am on a map. Okay.
You, sir,
Participation.
are on the map.
Solo duty.
of
Here we
which
go.
apparently it's broken, so that's fun.
It is.
On my screen it is, but you know what? Technical difficulties are
The name
part
of the game.
game. Yeah.
What that?
They are part of the game when it comes to streaming, so
I'm still like 20 feet up in the air.
you
right?
are. You
Okay.
are. Let's see here. Let's see if I can fix this. That's okay. I'll open up another tab. It'll be fine. There's been I think an OBS little hiccup maybe, but that's okay.
Describe what you're feeling right now, Valkan.
Oh yeah, you melodies.
Well, immediate thoughts are, I hate it here.
There we go.
Secondary thoughts are, this place sucks. Third thought is a million little scenes of how I'm going to try to escape this situation.
Well, that's okay. Hey, everything's back at this point, but I need to make some room so y'all can see everything here. Don't worry, just me doing stuff on the fly. I'm used to
It's
it.
fine.
It's all fine. Nobody has to worry about anything. Okay. So while I get this show on the road here, what's gonna happen first? Yeah, this is really screwed up. I don't know what happened here, but you know what? We're gonna do it live.
As you do.
You know, I feel like it's the one thing that you don't test is the thing that goes wrong, but that's okay.
Right?
Tell me
I know
about it.
that's the truth. Well, Bryn, it's been a minute. I don't know
He
where
is
Valk is.
probably dead.
I mean, I thought he was gonna come back up.
Do not say that.
I mean, it is pretty dark down there. And it is pretty creepy place full of undead. I told him not to go by himself.
That's true. He could have brought Sammy. He could have brought me with Sammy.
Yeah, I don't think he likes Sammy. I don't know what it is all about.
I even though I'm way too short, put my hands over Sammy's ears. You didn't hear that.
Oh, Sammy, you are such a good little girl. Hello, little girl. I try to pet her like you would like a little puppy or something. Is she tangible? Can I pet her?
yeah. The
Okay, I'm gonna
like real
eat
dragon.
some leftover stale honey cake crumblies. Oh, it's a good
And-
girl.
Nibbles them.
Can dragons eat honey? Is it okay? They're not how you say allergic?
It's probably fine.
But no grapes. I heard of this. No grapes, right? Chocolate
dragons?
straight
Grape?
out.
That's fine. You were thinking of dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, you've never had a dog.
Yep. As one runs behind you.
What? Oh, shit. Are there ghost dogs? Why?
Man, I've been down here quite a while. They're probably extremely worried about me. They're probably on their knees crying, waiting for me to return. I hope I don't die.
He's probably down there, being all scared, oh my gosh, the undead, they are going to kill me. I am little baby. Wah, wah, wah.
Well, if Valken becomes zombie, then
Oh, we are
Okay.
fucked.
it's going to be put down.
Can you even imagine a zombie that can, deflect missiles? Unstoppable. That will be fastest zombie ever in existence, too.
An undead falcon would be a problem for you guys.
Oh yeah, it'd be really bad, actually. Please don't die.
Okay. Everything fixed thanks to you all having some very interesting conversations before Valken meets his ultimate demise. I mean, before we start combat.
Wow, you said it. You said
It's
it.
fine.
Alrighty, so we have first beginning combat with a 21. Let's get some combat music in here. Thank you all for being
Boy.
patient with me, by the way. I fixed our issues. All right, first up, you, Falcon, see a creature and it starts getting secrets. And it moves.
My chair keeps sliding down.
It flies over to you, now about 15 feet in the air as it's flying over this course. And I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, Falcon.
Okay. Wisdom save. That is That is
much?
a 8.
An 8.
Mhm.
You take 10 psychic damage.
Wow.
You are also stunned until the end of your
Uh-oh.
next turn.
Uh-oh.
All right, up next. And these are shadowy looking, like apparitions type creatures. This is going to fly right up to you, using its full movement.
Do we
Falcon.
hear anything, by the way? Like, this doesn't.
He's about 150 feet downward, I believe is what I said.
It's not that far.
My chair's pissing me
Sound
off.
echoes.
Do you think you can hear the whispers of apparitions from 150 feet away?
No, but I could hear him being a spell being cast if it's got somatic.
It's
Or
not
I
a
mean,
spell.
I mean verbal. Oh, okay. Well, you're fucked. Sorry, I tried.
It's these apparitions whispered into your mind, Falcon.
I'm like 180 feet down in a hole. So,
Yes. Yes. Up next, a frost giant skeleton is going to walk up to the edge here. And being huge, even though you are 15 feet in the air, you're about eye level.
20 feet.
20 feet?
Yeah.
I will say, okay.
'Cause I went 180 down. And I thought you said it was 200.
Yeah. So you are 20 feet up. And so is this guy.
Thank you.
There you go. You are 20 feet in the air, so it reaches 1 square higher to you. And it is just going to try and grapple you. You are stunned. Which, of course, you can't move, you can't speak, you automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. And attack rolls have advantage. So it will try and grapple you. And you can either roll this isn't a saving throw, it's an opposed check. So you can roll acrobatics or athletics. Unless I'm
Acrobatics
reading
or
it
athletics?
incorrectly. I need to look up incapacitated because things are getting weird now.
No.
Can't take actions or reactions. I don't know how it works, but it doesn't specifically say that you can't be grappled. So go ahead and make your check.
Yeah, I would assume I could still be, because stun's not the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm. We'll roll that for now.
You said acrobatics or acrobatics?
Yes.
Well,
The frost
Acro-
giant has rolled
I'm going to
22.
okay. That's 22.
Mhm.
Criminy. Well, I don't beat that. So
Okay. It is going to grapple you. And as he grabs you in his hand, and you see a large great axe in his other hand, and it's just lifeless eyes and a giant skull wearing a horned helm, arrows out of its side, tattered armor. It grabs you and looks at you, and then it just throws you downward. So
okay.
let's see. I know that you can negate some fall damage, but you're being thrown.
I have slow fall. I don't know what that.
Gotcha. I will say that in this case, you're not falling, you're being thrown.
Okay.
So take 12 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as he grabs you and just throws you behind him. I will say at this point is when the rest of you hear this. As the whispers occurred, you may not have been able to hear this. Valken was stunned, but then you hear Valken being grabbed, and then him being thrown, and you hear a
You just
loud
hear
thud.
like echoing up the chasm. You hear Nani.
I turn to Brandon. I'm like, I think he might need help.
Vin, roll initiative for me, and everyone else, and I'll ask you individually what they are.
Ron did not know this, but Valken has a nanny.
No, it. Yeah.
Okay, Vin, what's your initiative?
8.
8. Ron.
20, baby.
Let's
20.
go.
Bryn,
That's 20.
25.
25. Okay, so this is the start of a new round currently. Bryn, you are up. You are not on the map just yet, but 180, 200, 180 feet down or so, you heard Valken yell. You're no longer... You're stunned until the end of your next turn, right? So Valken's... Which you don't know this, but you're still stunned. But Bryn, what do? Valken has yelled in pain. You've heard slams.
Can't see him. And I, of course, don't have the one spell that would get me down there safely. But I do remember that I was tying my 2 ropes together last session right before the thing and tying them onto something in case he ran into trouble. So I am going to, and I've got gloves on, so I'm going to heroically start belaying down, rappelling
You're
down.
gonna fast rope down your ropes, essentially.
Yup.
Okay.
Despite all pain, I'm getting down there.
I think we need some acrobatics checks.
This is exactly what's gonna happen here.
I am
I
going
will
to
say
acrobatics.
for this, you're gonna have a series of checks here.
Okay.
First of which will be an athletics check to be able to hold on to this rope and keep yourself from essentially letting go and falling from your momentum here. You're not carefully climbing down. You're essentially fast roping like you're some spec ops person down into a dark chasm of which you can't see, mind you. So first off, athletics check.
Okay. Is it too late to Big Bryn as a bonus action?
No.
Because I would like to Big Bryn energy down this hole.
Sure. How much do you weigh as Big Bryn?
That would require some math. Give me a second. I like double in size, so I'd be about.
Double
Gonna make
size, double
you're
weight.
really making a lady reveal her weight on stream. Wow.
Oh, actually,
That's
I
not gonna
didn't
work
even know
on
how
me.
much you weigh though.
I'm probably like 340 is Big Bryn.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Big Brand at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
I need it to get a bonus to this.
Well, Sammy's gonna fly us all down. That was the plan.
I don't know this. I'm just getting down there as fast as possible.
Sammy can't carry everyone at once.
Yeah, she can't carry everyone either.
Right,
Yeah.
but we had said in the last session that like at the end that Sammy was gonna fly Bryn and I down and then come back for Ron.
Well, I'm going down.
Yeah.
It's Bryn's turn, so
But I should have
Okay.
advantage on my athletics check now.
go for it.
The rope doesn't snap.
It won't.
21 athletics.
21 athletics. So you're able to hold on to this rope here as you're sliding downward. So you've tied your 2 ropes together. So you've got 100 feet. You're about 180 feet down is where Valken is. So what I will
That's fine.
say is you were in
That
the
will
dark.
get me in range of spell casting.
Make an acrobatics check to see, because you're going down 100 feet. It's about 80 feet to the floor. There are some scaffolding here, so you're basically going to roll an acrobatics with disadvantage, with it being dark,
Oh, disadvantage.
because you're hoping that you hit one of these scaffoldings, or else you're going to go straight to the bottom of the chasm here.
14.
A 14, okay. So you go down 100 feet. You fall about 15 feet until you hit one of the scaffolding here. So you will take some falling damage from that. You will take 8 bludgeoning damage from falling. But you are here, and you
I'm
are
at the bottom? Wait, what?
40 feet up.
40 feet up. Okay, perfect. Can I see anything?
You're on the map.
Did he-
You can see what you can see. You threw a torch down in the beginning,
That's right,
which is
okay,
lighting up the
okay.
room.
I see a big ass skeleton. I'm not in Big Bryn, but
You
we
will
probably
be,
don't need that
sorry.
on this map. No, I just
need to
it
make
might be
you
more
big.
confusing than anything since I'm not technically there.
No, you're there. That platform is up. It is not on the ground. You're here.
Oh, I'm here. Okay, cool. So I'm going to cast. Apologize. This is the first time I'm using this spell. I can't cast that. I'm at a third level spell.
What do you do?
Right when the combat music drops.
Let's see. Range. That's 60-foot range. Okay, I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers between Valkan and that big thing.
Okay, what does Cloud of Daggers do?
And it just means if it enters that cube, I'm gonna place it on it, but like on the side closest to Valkan, right?
That makes sense. How big of this?
So when it starts its turn, it'll take some damage.
It's a 5-foot
Yeah.
like cube.
It's just a 5-foot cube.
We can put it right here. And I don't know why, but my brain substituted the word daggers with burgers. So now I have
Cloud of burgers.
It's like stuck in my mind now.
It doesn't look like daggers anyways. It looks like runes like floating in the air in like a sphere.
Sharp runes.
Yeah, they're very sharp though.
All right. Your cloud of daggers is on it's where the creature is, so
Okay. And let me just see if I have anything else. Nope, that's my turn. And I'm just gonna yell at Valkan. I'm coming!
all right, so up next this creature is going to do that. We're going to fly down to you.
I have a quick question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get a short rest before coming down here or while we
No.
were waiting on him? Okay, just checking.
You did not. Falcon, they're going to try and reach out and grab you, and that is a 17 to hit.
I believe that hits, yeah.
You take 16 psychic damage
Owie.
as it reaches out and sort of grabs onto your brain, and you just see images of just horrifying undead.
That'll
Ron.
do it.
Then can run. Ride your dragon.
Can I respond?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I googled it, and it looks like a dragon can carry like 1,000 pounds. So can we both be on the dragon, or like?
Your dragon is huge, is large sized, so it's not a dragon. It's only size large, so it's as big as a horse.
Oh.
In this case, I will say that it can carry 2 people because
Okay.
you were able to ride it and save the guy off the tower in the Chateau de Claire. So
Okay.
it most definitely can. I'm gonna add Sammy to initiative here because they go directly after you, so it'll just be easier.
Sammy gets like that adrenaline burst and can lift a car for a couple seconds. And by car, I mean Ron. Sorry, Ron.
So Ron, you prepare to be to ride Sammy.
Yeah, I like bend forward and do like an after you motion, like towards the dragon.
Okay, and Ron's kind of excited because never ridden a dragon before. We're gonna
Much
save
more
you,
exciting under different
Valkan.
circumstances.
But the Valkan, if you're a zombie, Ron will make sure you are purified by death.
Anything else Ron would like to do?
That's it.
Up next for Valken.
It's me.
They're going to fly here, still 20 feet in the air. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Boy, yeah. Well, that's a 20 on the dice.
A 20. So that's you're going to save there for sure.
22 total.
Let's see. All right. So nothing happens. You were able to resist its psychic energy drilling into your mind. Vin, it is your turn.
I jump on to the dragon
Mm-hmm.
and ready a what is that spell called? A firebolt.
Okay.
For when anything like if I see a baddie in range,
Yeah.
like boomies.
Perfect. So
And
you hop on
then-
Sammy and
yeah.
ready your firebolt.
Yeah. And then I tell Sammy like down like into the fight.
Gotcha. How fast can Sammy fly?
Let me pull that up. I had it up.
60.
Yeah.
So with it being Sammy's turn, you could choose to dash with Sammy,
Yeah.
taking you 120 feet downward.
Is that enough to get us to the ledge?
It is not. You'll still be in the air. With it being 180
Closer.
feet, so you're like hovering above Bryn by like 20 feet or so. But what I will do is put y'all on the map to make it simpler for me to see where y'all are. Since you are in the fight, Ron, your light that's been cast on you is glowing in the chamber so you all can see. So Sammy, you jump on Sammy's back. Sammy's got Ron as well and just dive bombs down this chasm. Sammy has both dark vision and blind sight, so can easily traverse all of the scaffolding and rocks out of the shaft and just dive bomb straight downward and goes at 120 feet. As you see sort of the floor raising into vision, you see a whole host of creatures hanging out with your boy Valken, and you were definitely in range for your firebolt to shoot at one of them, whichever you would choose.
I seeing Valken on the floor. We'll do the one that says the plus 5 feet, whatever that
This one?
means.
They're 5 feet in the air. That's all that means.
Oh, yeah, the one that's like under like the bottom left to him.
Yeah, this one. Go for it.
Yeah. So this will be my roll to hit. Please give me something good. Hold on. It is, I have to see my new plusies. Okay, 16.
A 16 hits.
All right, and then damage is 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 damage. Quite the hit on this creature, as some of it sort of, they're incorporeal. You sort of see that they're translucent, but your firebolt blasts through them and some of their form doesn't come back. Essentially, you are damaging it.
Okay. And then I'm wreathing.
Got you. However, you are not doing as much damage as you thought you should have.
Oh. Damn it.
So it's somewhat effective.
Okay. Good to know. That's sad.
Falcon, it is your turn. You're not stunned because it's already been the end of your turn last time. So you are there on the floor with some scary shit.
Yeah, so Dawkins had the wind knocked out of him. His brain hurts.
You're in a bad spot.
Yeah, I assume I'm prone. Yeah.
I didn't make you roll for it. So I'll say you land on your feet.
Since I was stunned, I would assumed I didn't
Sure.
land.
Then you will be prone, but you have like 100 feet of movement, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yes. Well, 55 now.
All right. So what do? You're prone. You look up.
Well,
and
I
you
will
see,
stand up for half my movement.
There you go.
And Valken like regains his breath, sees that the big guy staring down at him and the two little shits are flying around him. He's going to take the sword and basically says, "Okay, I need some power." And he's just gonna do the thing where he looks like he stabs himself and the black energy goes into him. And I'm gonna activate the within power of the sword, so I'm hasted now.
Very well.
And the first thing I'm gonna do is I will take some swings with that sword at the little guy that's 5 feet from me.
Go for it.
Okay. I don't know what it takes to hit these boys. That's 16.
16 hits.
Cool. Let me make sure I have the right dice this time.
D10, right?
Okay. Yeah. Good thing I did, because that's 15 damage
Ooh wee.
on that.
Ooh wee.
Let's see here. All right, 15 damage. This does seem effective.
Okay. So feeling like I got a good connection on the strike, I'm gonna make another swing on him.
Go for it.
That's a natural 1, so I don't hit that.
Yep, that one misses.
I always forget this. Is activating my swords thing, is that
Bonus
like
action.
That's a bonus action. So I don't have my bonus, but I'm
You
hasted.
have your hasted action.
So, with the hasted action, is it... Hold on, let me bring up haste real quick. I always forget what it does. D&D haste.
You can make another attack with it. You can,
Disengage.
I believe, dash with it.
Disengage or hide. Too.
You could disengage. Yep.
Yeah. So, with that last action, I will actually disengage.
All right.
And what I would like to do is...
Get the hell out of Dodge, sounds like.
yeah, I'm trying to math out distance here, so let's see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I would like to get up this spot up here. It's not marking it.
So you have
15 feet to get to here, I believe.
Yep, you have 25 feet total. This is 15 feet in the air.
Oh, right. That's right. Well, okay. I was thinking I had my step of the wind. It's not step of the wind. It's just disengage. So I was like, okay. So that's 10 feet left.
Yes.
Is 10 feet enough to walk up this little platform here where this pillar is I'm standing next to?
The platform is 15 feet up, so you can get part of the way there.
I don't imagine I can just stop on and stand vertically on a wall. I think I have to be. Shoot. Well, damn. Do I go with 10 feet of movement? I guess I'll distance myself here. Work my way, or not, and go on this little rubble pile.
All right.
That should be all my movement.
Yep, and you are correct. You have to continue the movement during your turn without
Yeah.
falling. So if you like stopped there, you'd slide down. All right. Up next
figured.
is the frost giant skeleton, who's going to take some damage from the cloud of daggers. If you could help me out with that,
Yep.
Bryn.
I got it right here. No, I don't. I had it.
It's 4d4 slashing.
Yep. No. Yes. Sorry, D&D Beyond wanted me to use it at a higher level. I did not. Or D4. Do I roll that?
Yes. I'm not rolling for damage.
Okay.
Like, that's all you.
Mm-hmm.
8 damage.
8 damage as they slice up the bones of this giant skeleton. They are going to move. I believe the only person who is anywhere near this thing that within range is here. They're going to stop here. Move them out of the way. Yeah, they're stopping here. They do have reach. And he's going to try and attack you with the great axe, Valken. First swing is a 15, which I believe misses you.
Yes.
The second is a 21, which will hit you.
Yes.
Talked.
Dang. I was hoping me yelling and casting a spell at it would keep it going for you.
You're 40 feet in the air.
I know, it's the best I could do though.
You take 28 slashing damage.
Oof.
Owie.
That we don't like that.
As you can see that, think of you've seen enemies use great axes before. Big two-handed axe does quite a bit of damage from a normal sized person. This skeletal giant is at least 15 feet tall. So imagine a skeletal giant wielding a two-handed great axe is what's coming down on you.
Yes.
That's going to be their turn. And they have reach. You've noticed that they are not in your square. All
Okay.
right. Bryn.
Yeah. I would like to run in and like jump to try and land here.
That is 40 feet down.
Yeah, but I'm really big. Is that it's too high, isn't it? Okay. I will climb down to get here. How's that?
I'm gonna move you just a second. So
Okay.
this platform,
I'm not
you
sure
get
where I
down-
can get to.
you can get
Okay.
down easily. That's 20 feet from the air. If you stepped, you could, being large, you could handle that.
Okay.
So
So where can I be? I can be here. Or on the
so
platform.
you start here. You could move 10 feet to be
to the
here,
platform.
and then if you wanted to move downward, you could probably get here, and that would use your movement.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use lightning lure, and I'm gonna try and grab this guy, and I want to pull him to the spot.
Gotcha. How far can lightning lure go?
15 feet.
This creature is 20 feet in the air.
Oh,
You could get this one.
yeah, I'll do that one
Sure.
and try to drag him into the spot.
Yeah, I don't want to do D&D Pythagorean's theorem, but
That's
this
okay.
one's out of range. This one's fine.
Okay.
What do I need to do for
They have to do a
lightning lure?
strength saving throw.
Ghostly looking creatures are great at that. They got a 4.
They fail, so I'm gonna drag them 10 feet in a straight line, and they're gonna take
4d4.
4. They're gonna take 4. They're gonna take 3d8 damage.
From the lightning lure?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because I'm higher level.
Mm-hmm.
9 damage.
All right, 9 damage there. And what
And
kind of
then-
damage is that?
That is lightning damage.
Got you.
And then they're gonna
it
take
injures it, but
the-
not as
oh,
much as you would hope.
Okay, good to know. And then he's gonna take the cloud of daggers damage, which is 44
What type of damage?
slashing.
Is that? Slashing. Okay.
11.
All right. As you see, with your lightning lures shocking this apparition, and then with the cloud of daggers slicing into these incorporeal like rags, most of this creature is no longer visible. It's gone. It's been slashed to pieces, but it's still holding on.
That's my turn.
Okay.
It says I have action surge left. I
don't
thought
know
I
if you've
used that
it or-
last time.
Make sure you mark it if you've used it. I believe you
I
action
usually
surge against the
do,
statues.
so I think I still have it.
You use it against the statues. I'm almost certain.
Okay, I think you're right. And I will just do nothing. I'm done. That's my turn.
All right. The one that you had just attacked, I believe is going to take more damage. It started its turn there, so roll your 44.
Oh, hold on. Let me double check that. Are you sure?
The trigger is when a creature takes the damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. It doesn't say on its turn, this is on a turn. So you force it to
Fantastic.
go
I'll
in
take it.
there. Mm-hmm.
Finally learning how to use the spell. Okay, so 44.
And that's why, since you casted it on the Frost Giant, it didn't take it immediately.
12.
12. It is no more. It apparates completely. Ron, you were 60 feet in the air on the back of a draconic spirit. And you're also muted.
Yeah, that would help. Hi, I'm flying.
Hi.
Ron's gonna, I guess, wait until we land. Ron's not
Okay.
gonna jump off, but what Ron is going to do is Sacred Flame that guy within range.
What's your range of Sacred Flame?
60 feet.
Perfect. This one right here?
Yeah, that little guy.
Gotcha.
They need to make a save of Dexterity style of 15.
They fail.
Excellent. They shall take 3d8 radiant damage. 9. What's that number adding? 12.
Numbers equal 12.
Yes.
Do you feel that this creature has taken the full effect of your radiant damage?
And then Ron's gonna scream out, "We're coming, Vulcan!"
All right. Up next, this creature looks up to you, having just assailed it with your radiant damage, and did not like that one bit. It's going to fly. Let's see
Uh-oh.
here. Another 20 feet up, and is going to target Ron, Vin, and Sammy.
What?
You all need to make a wisdom saving throw.
+3. Vin and Sammy.
Oh, I have to roll for Sammy too.
Yeah, you have to roll for Sammy too.
Okay. So
Wisdom, you said?
Yes, wisdom
Ni-
save.
19.
hold on. Let me scroll down and see what Sammy's wisdom is. Or wait, I guess so. That little plus number underneath their thing, is that what they get to add for themselves? That's the saving throw.
Yeah, they get a +2 to their saving throw.
Okay. And then you gave us what moves?
You get +3 because of my aura.
Okay. So, hold on. I have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 18.
Okay, so you pass.
And then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is what Sammy has.
Very lucky for all of you. So you all
Oh.
succeed, and you take 7 psychic damage.
Sammy's being written down.
Mhm. As you all wouldn't know, but players would know that when Valken got hit with this, he became stunned. So you can only imagine a creature flying 60 feet in the air being stunned is probably not a good idea. But you all save. Vin, it's your
But
turn.
we take 7.
Yes, you all take 7 psychic damage.
Gotcha. Hold on, I'm mathing.
It's okay.
-7 equals. Okay. That is the new. All right. Sammy will like
It's your
fly.
turn, not Sammy's turn.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, I'm controlling Sammy.
You go first.
Oh, I can't
Doesn't
like
he
move.
have this? Yeah,
I
he goes
can't
after
move
you.
it? It's like if I'm controlling Sammy, can I like move her? Does that make sense? Like if you're riding a horse.
Yes, so Sammy's an intelligent creature, and in the spell, it says that Sammy takes his turn immediately after yours. So when you
Right, but
go,
I-
then Sammy goes.
Yeah. Well, I guess like what I'm trying to do is like
Mhm.
I am controlling her to put her down.
Mhm.
So does that? Can I do that during my turn?
After your turn.
Okay. I guess yeah. That's okay.
Mhm.
My brain doesn't.
Mounted rules are
understand that.
weird, and having creatures like this is weird, and summons and like pets and stuff like that. But it says
Yeah.
immediately after you take your turn, so you can do whatever you want to do, and then Sammy can go down after that, wherever you want.
Gotcha. I guess I'm thinking like if you're riding a horse, like why wouldn't you be able to control the horse? You know what I mean?
Horses are different,
Yeah.
specifically. Yeah.
I am going to hit that really big thing
hmm
with a fireball.
A fireball.
Yes.
Amazing. Let's see. That is a 20-foot radius, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Yep, you can hit that. I was checking to see if you could hit the other one, but it flew higher to get to you. So, but you can't hit this, so it will make a dexterity saving throw.
I need to find all my d6s. Hold on, there's a lot of them.
It got a 14, which is gonna fail.
Sweet.
Big damage.
Hold on. I know there's another one hiding. There you are. Okay. So, okay, I don't have all of the things, but we're gonna go. Okay, I can use my thing to re-roll a 1.
That you
Is
can.
it all ones or just 1?
I believe it just says anytime you roll ones,
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll.
you can
these.
re-roll them once.
Okay, I'm re-rolling these ones. Perfect. Okay, so that is 6 of the dice. So let me add these up and then add more. I'm just gonna buy more d6s.
You might need to if you're casting fireballs.
Yeah.
Rogues
Yeah.
and spellcasters, buy all the d6s you can.
Oh my god, why are there so many 3s?
3's okay. It's the middle, you know. It could be
5.
worse.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to roll 2 more. So we will roll these 2. No, okay, that's 6. Equals. Let me make sure I math this right. There's so many numbers.
Yeah,
1,
take
2,
your
3,
time.
4,
Math is
5,
important.
6, 7, 8. No, that's right. All right. Okay. Okay. 34 is what that is.
34.
Yeah,
Very
and then I
nice.
want to make sure my wreath thing, does it add any extra? Like, is it
No.
a...
Only
Okay,
if
I
they
would-
melee you.
That's right. That's right. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like fire also deals an extra blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So as you hurl this fireball down from your draconic spirit steed at the skeletal giant, and just the fire explodes, writhing in flames. The bones are charred. It definitely damaged it. Did as much as you thought it would, but this is a big chungus, so you're still very much in the fight.
Okay. And then, yeah, I will end my turn, I guess.
Sammy's turn now.
Sammy will fly Ron to the ground.
Gotcha. So you all go straight down, and I'm just gonna move y'all in places that make sense here, because there's rocks over here. So Sammy
Well-
swoops down on the ground, Ron is there. You can still be on Sammy. I'm just putting
Yeah.
you in a different place. It's fine.
I want to. So then I want Sammy to put Ron down, and then I want to be on that scaffolding.
Sure, yeah. You could Sammy could just drop you off here.
Yeah. Sammy
Easy
drops
enough.
me off and then puts Ron down.
Mm-hmm.
And then her movement isn't part of her turn. Like she can still go.
Yeah, she flew 60 feet, which is her fly speed, so she's used all of her movement.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So she can. I'm pretty sure this is a cone. How much is it?
30-foot cone, so nothing's quite in range here.
Oh, he can't. Oh, look, that's 40 feet in the air. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I just tell Sammy to protect Ron.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Up next, Valken. Biggest skeleton you've ever seen in your whole life is coming at you.
Yeah. And we're not having a good time.
I don't think so. No.
All of you just see after that hit Valken took, he's almost the entire one side of his body just looks covered in blood at this point. And he doesn't look too good. So but that's not gonna stop him from fighting. So I'm gonna go on over here to this big dude, start kicking him in the shins
Go for it.
if I can. Why's my
There you
guy
go.
moving? Doesn't like to move for me. Okay. Yeah, alright, here we go. Swing one. Oh. I missed the box.
You swung all the way across the room, it sounds like.
And that's like, I don't know, 11.
An 11 is not going to cut it with
Really?
the frost
He's
giant
big.
skeleton.
Alright, second attack
Mm-hmm.
is better. That's 25.
That definitely hits.
Okay. Damage is 13.
13 damage. You're
Also-
cracking some of these bones.
Yes, also I want to spend a key point to see if I can stun that guy.
Okay.
Has to beat a 15.
It rolled an 8. Total.
He's done.
The frost giant skeleton is stunned.
Yes.
Nice.
Very nice.
I have a advantage on it, right?
You sure do.
For my hasted attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that well, one of them is a natural 20.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay. Let me get the dice here. All right, here we go. That is didn't roll too well. 15 damage.
15 damage.
Okay. Oh my god, my chair is annoying the crap out of me. All right. I did 3 actions.
Now you have your bonus action.
Bonus. I will do flurry of blows.
Alrighty.
So here we go. Dirty 20.
Alright, that hits.
Okay.
You're looking for a
on,
14.
all right. Damage on that's 9.
You're cracking more bones as you're kicking these shins, trying to bring this big guy down.
Yep.
Ankle biter.
And the next one is exactly 14.
It hits.
Damage on that is 8.
8 more. It's not looking very healthy for an undead skeleton. Still
Okay,
standing.
I will use my movement this time. Since I have flurry of blows, I can disengage from this guy.
Tipsy sway.
Uh-huh. And I would like to go up here.
Yep.
So we'll say what about 25 feet to get up there.
30.
30 feet. So I have 25 left.
Ridiculous.
He just runs up the column and just takes a
It's
stroll after beating the shit out of this skeleton. Doesn't matter if you have tipsy sway because he's stunned, so he can't do anything against you
That's
anyway.
true.
What else would you like to do?
With 25 feet, it's fine. I am going to like go all the way into this corner.
Very well. Getting the hell out of Dodge. Smart move.
Yeah.
Frost
Trying to get
Giant-
out of eyesight or something. I don't know.
Frost Giant is stunned until the end of its turn, right?
I believe so. If that's how stun works.
Let's see. You tell me. I don't know how to. I can't find Stunning Strike.
Stunning strike says when you hit a melee weapon attack, spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of my next turn.
End of your next turn. Got it.
Yeah.
Works differently than the other ones, so still stunned.
Yeah, and it has to make a. Oh no, it doesn't have to make a save again.
It's just stunned.
Yeah.
Bryn, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to move.
So everybody has advantage on
20?
him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna get in range with him.
You are in range.
I have advantage. I was gonna dodge, but if I have advantage, I might as well attack.
Mhm.
Going to just stab at him with my javelin
Uh-huh.
with advantage. That will be a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
3 damage and
3
a
damage.
wound.
What did you roll on your?
I rolled a 1.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep, so 3 damage.
So 3 damage and a wound, but I'm big Bryn, so I'm gonna add my d6 for the turn. So that's an extra 6.
An extra 6. Okay, you do notice
Mhm.
that this creature does appear to be wounded.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. And then the other thing I want to do. I do this. No, okay, I'm just gonna attack him with my second attack then.
Go for it.
Still with advantage though, right?
Yeah, it's stunned. It's not having a good time.
24. And it's gonna
That
take
hits.
3 damage again.
3
Another
damage.
1.
All right, it's barely hanging on. You are stabbing at it with your spear and just chipping
And that's
away
my
at
turn.
it.
Nice.
All right.
I just hold up my shield and I'm gonna try to keep it from moving away.
Okay. Anything you want to do with your bonus action, or are you done?
Nope, I'm done.
All right, run.
Ron sprints across to the giant skelly, and then swings with the mace.
Well, I think for a bonus action, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, you are a really big boy, aren't you?" That's it.
Nice. 20. What is my plus to hit? 21 to hit.
It hits.
Takes 17 damage.
What does it look like when Ron destroys this giant
Nice.
skeleton?
Let's go.
Ron is gonna come swinging for the knees and bust one of the skelly's knees, and then as it falls over, its big old weapon falls on its head.
Yeah, knees are taken out. Its torso falls, and then its giant great axe just cleaves onto its spine.
Yeah. And this guy's 40 feet in the air.
Yes.
Ron is gonna chuck a javelin.
All right.
Question: can I smite a javelin throw?
No.
Okay.
Ah,
No. I would absolutely love to make a homebrew paladin like subclass that where you could smite with javelins. That would be amazing, but no, you cannot.
So next campaign.
Maybe.
in our all paladin campaign, right?
Oops, all paladins.
Oops, all paladin.
Let me read
Where
my
Village is Screaming.
improved smite real quick.
This is undead. Or yeah, everything in here is undead.
Oh, when you hit with the melee attack. Okay, it's not a melee
Yeah,
attack.
it's melee. Yeah.
All right, so I do 9 damage with my jabby.
9. What would you roll to hit?
20.
A 20. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that. And it was 9 total.
Yes.
What's your range on your javelins?
3120.
So you have to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, that was a crit. So
Perfect.
Yeah, so the 20.
All right, 9 damage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dang, wasted crit.
You pull your javelin and just throw it as it just strikes. It almost seems like it goes through this creature, but it's sort of incorporeal anyway and just creates a large hole in its form.
That is all.
All right, up next. This creature is it's going to look towards, let's see who was in. He's going to look towards Bryn, Vin, and Sammy. You all need to make a
No.
wisdom saving throw.
Boy, I'm so good at those.
You get +3, Bryn.
Okay, I'm gonna need it.
Does Sammy get anything?
Oh no.
No.
Oh, you guys are too far from me.
Bryn, what did you get?
I rolled a natural 1 +3
You fail.
-1.
You fail. What did Vin get with a wisdom saving throw?
15.
15. Okay, you succeed. And then what about Sammy?
11.
Sammy fails.
No.
Bryn, you take 9 psychic damage. Sammy also takes 9 psychic damage.
Do I take anything?
No, you do not. However, Bryn, you must use your reaction to attack Ron.
Right now?
Yes.
Do I know what's happening?
It's in your mind. It's making you do this.
Like, do I know it's making me?
Yes.
Like, can I say, like, I'm so sorry, Ron, I didn't want to do this, and then hit him?
And then Sammy has a reach of 10 feet, so Sammy makes an attack against you, Vin.
Is she allowed to do
hit
that?
you with my javelin.
Wait, I'm 40 feet in the air though.
Oh, you're right. Sammy's on the ground, so Sammy doesn't. Thank you for reminding me. Sammy's on the ground, so never mind. Sammy wanted to
That would
attack you.
be a 16
Thank you
to
for catching
hit
me.
Ron.
I don't think that cuts it for Ron's AC. Alrighty. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Sometimes I see the height, but it's all 2D, and my brain's like they're like 10 feet away, but they're not. So keep me in check on this
okay.
stuff. This is very vertical.
You're managing a lot right now.
Yeah.
All right.
We get it.
That's their turn. Vin.
Ron's like, easy, Bryn. That skeleton already did.
Just clink on the back of your like your pauldron.
I am going to throw. I'm gonna try acid splash at the other 40-foot thingy. In
Go
the
for
air.
it.
Um,
Is it a save or is it a roll? I don't remember.
it's a dex save.
It fails.
Nice. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. You do damage it, but not as much as you were hoping. It seemed to be resistant. This
The
is well.
fire and acid? What the fruit?
Mm-hmm.
Ay, ay, ay.
Sammy, unless there's anything else you wanted to do.
No. Sammy will move, I guess.
You should be able to move and
Yeah, I can move her.
gotcha.
And I guess she can fly too. So she like flies. I guess I shouldn't do that. So I guess no, she does. She flies up and does like the punch move.
Yeah, you can definitely get there. That's enough movement. So
And so those two like punch are rolls to attack, correct?
that is correct.
All right. So those are And they don't. It's just a straight roll, or do I add anything?
It is +4 plus 5.
Okay,
So
that's
plus 9 total.
Okay, 15 plus 9 and 18 plus 9.
Those both hit.
Okay. And then that is 1d6 plus 4, so there's 2 of them. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 plus 7.
So 13 plus more plus lots. Let's see.
And then the fire. The
Doesn't
weapon.
matter. How does Sammy destroy this creature?
Ooh, nice.
It's
She
yeah.
like does a punch and then just like another spin and then just like another punch and then like also is sassy and goes and then like fire comes out, but like she realizes she doesn't need it, so like the fire doesn't really like come out. It's just like smoke for effect.
Yeah, and you can see it building up in her mouth, but then just sort of lets it dissipate. And you notice that this creature was resisting these strikes, but Sammy just slapped it so hard that it just willed it out of existence.
I like give a nod towards Sammy.
And for the time being, you all are out of combat. And you are in this chamber of 180 feet down from where you were. Rickety scaffolding all around you. Large statue of some dwarven king or god, perhaps. And you can see that there are 2 paths here. One where there appears to be faint light to to the north, east of you, with a faint glow, and then further into the chasm, which appears to be dark.
Is anyone? Valkan, are you still alive?
Barely. Valkan's just gonna lean against the wall and sit down, and I'm gonna drink a potion.
Yeah, Ron can use a drink too, Bryn.
We drank from it previously, I believe. I'm not sure that Ron, did you have a drink previously?
Ron did.
I think you did, yeah. Let's see if it is short rest or long rest. We will know that soon.
Nice.
Maybe it's good time to have short rest.
Well, short rest, yeah. We need to short rest. That is because that is main source of healing that I have to add to the group.
Ah.
And then Sammy will go away then, right?
Sammy will last, I believe, is it an hour? Yes, so if you do take a short rest, Sammy will go away.
But Sammy will be here for the majority of the short rest, it sounds like.
Correct.
Which is kind of good. If something.
So, my question to you all, are you taking a short rest here in this chamber? And if so, where exactly are you resting and what will you be doing?
Oh, I don't know. This is scary.
We're gonna hang out where Valkan's hanging out and check out those cool pots and stuff.
Gotcha. All right. I will move you all in that area for now.
I might have bled on 5 of them or something.
Bryn, you are no longer Big Bryn energy. Valken, your haste comes to a close, and you feel exhausted for a few seconds afterwards.
Can I take a nap?
Oh, just for 1 hour.
Okay. So I drank. I'm down on 1 healing potion now.
So, what we will do is, before we take this short rest, so don't take a short rest yet. You are in a dungeon. We're gonna see if what happens and if you're able to do this. So, Don't mark that on your sheets just yet. You guys will attempt to make a short rest, and then we will see what happens after we take our break.
First,
So
I want to cast a spell though.
before our break, you'd like to cast a spell?
Before
Go
the
for
short
it.
rest, I'd like to cast Alarm
Sure.
against the closest, like, where are the doorways again? The entryways that anything could come in here? Over there? And there?
Mm-hmm.
See, it's a... I'll pick one of them, I think. I think I'll pick the closer, darker one.
The
And then
dark
we'll
doorway.
just keep an eye on the other one, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so the dark.
And I'm going to
the
ritual
dark
cast
area.
it. So that's an extra 10 minutes. Is that okay with everyone?
Whatever we need.
All right. You take an extra 10 minutes, and you set your
I draw
alarm
some
up.
runes along that
Mhm.
wall. And
Yep, for the alarm. And we're gonna take a break as they prepare to take a short rest. And don't go anywhere. We'll see you here in just a few minutes. So go grab some snack. I guess one. You can only have one. Grab a snack.
Just a singular snack. One
Grab
chip,
Leo,
one
get all the
fry.
snacks you want.
You get one potato chip.
The DM's not even gonna see because we're gonna have the BRB screen.
That's right. Move says you says you can have as many snacks as you want. Go stretch your appendages, and we'll be right back here in just a few with the rest of the episode. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Mac and Cheese Please, and I play Vin. Vin is a little bit of a spunky character. She's a Harley Quinn type, so she's gonna do what she wants, when she wants to do it. But she's also good too. She's that friend that always takes things just like a little bit too far. Like if you're thinking of like high school superlatives, she's probably like most voted to go to jail or something. But being with her friends, they kind of ground her a little bit, make her realize that like not everyone is bad or not everyone deserves to die by fire or something. I don't know. She is a little wild and crazy. She doesn't really know who she is at heart. I don't really think she knows where she comes from. She's always been a wanderer, always kind of going from town to town, causing mischief, getting kicked out of said town, and then she fell in with the current group she's in now, and they're wanderers and travelers themselves. So if we were in one spot for too long, then might get into some trouble, but at the moment she's not getting into too much trouble because Ron and Bryn won't let her. If I were to explain Vin in one word, it would be chaotic. And not just because she's a wild magic sorcerer, really because she just doesn't care. She doesn't care what you think. She doesn't care if you're a king, if you're a queen, if you're a nobleman. Like literally, she's going to say what she wants to say, and she is full on chaotic. I also think that she forgets sometimes that she's working in a group and that we have to do what the group wants to do, not necessarily what she wants to do. So that may lead to some things that might happen, or some people might die that aren't supposed to necessarily die. And that's just her chaotic energy. That's what she is at heart, is just chaotic.
Hello, my name's Moves, and I play Ron in Casters and Cantrips. A little bit about Ron. Ron is a Firbolg Oath of the Ancient Paladin. Ron is pretty much kind of like that gentle giant. He's a gentle soul despite him being so large in stature. And the thing Ron values the most is family and friendship. So will do anything it takes to protect the ones he loves, even if it's at the cost of his own life. Let's see, Ron loves to play the flute in his pastime, and he's a big fan of fishing. He loves it. Gets any chance there by the water, Ron's gonna fish. Let's see what else. Ron also likes to just let it all out. You know, like he's in all day in his armor. When he get a chance to relax, he just likes to lay there in his loincloth, blowing in the wind, you know. And I think one of the most favorite things I love about Ron is that he doesn't understand idioms or phrases. So if someone were to say break a leg, it would confuse Ron very much. Why would you break a leg? This is not good, you know. So it makes it really fun to roleplay Ron. What Vin means to Ron, he kind of sees Vin as a daughter. You know, he's always looking out for her, always making sure he protects her, and he also learns a lot from Vin. Like Ron didn't really understand winking. Vin had explained what winking meant to him. Also, a lot of idioms that come across when Ron makes him so literal. Vin takes time to explain what it really means. So it takes Ron a bit, but he's slowly catching on. Ron is Ron. I don't know. I think Ron is super unique, but if I had to choose something, I guess loyal. Ron is very loyal to his friends. He considers them as family. He'll do whatever it takes to protect them, you know, even at the cost of his own life. I think, though, sweet justice to Ron is basically, I guess, like a coat of arms for his family. He considers everyone in the party family. He feels that close to them.
Bryn is from the far north. Bryn Hildoter. She's from a town of Augur, which is about as far north as you can get before you freeze to death. And as you can imagine, someone growing up in a place like that, she's really tough and strong, and she kind of does what she wants. I chose Bryn. I wanted to play a support fighter, which is a little bit of a weird thing, but I wanted to build something that would help the team. So she has protection fighting style. She has a lot of spells that help her with CC and just controlling things in melee. She has a little bit of healing. She uses her healing tonic, which is her medical kit, to top everyone off before and after fights. So everyone has to take a big swig of her homemade moonshine, essentially, if they want to get some healing. So she's a little bit of a weird mix of archetypes, because I wanted to specifically help the team but not be a full support class. Valkan and Bryn are starting to form a good bond, I think, but they're just not the type to talk about themselves a lot. But whenever there's something that they don't like religion or some government types or rich people, they both just kind of are quick to blow that stuff off and go do their own thing. They're gonna go take a nap or get a bite to eat. They're just more practical, so they definitely have that in common, which I think is fun. If I were gonna describe Bryn in one word, I would say determined. She cares a lot about the things she cares about, and she will get them done. She doesn't take no for an answer. She doesn't listen to other people's opinions if she doesn't agree with them. She's just going to do what she thinks is right, and she's going to follow through with it, no matter what it costs, even if it costs her life. She doesn't really care. There are more important things in the world, and she's going to do it. Sweet justice. Sweet justice to Bryn means sweet justice is about doing what is right, helping those in need, making the world a better place, but also enjoying some delicious cakes with your friends along the way. I think the most fun thing about playing Bryn is getting to do my horrible accent. I'm always trying to get better at doing voices and accents, and I've had a lot of fun really learning who she is through doing her voice. And also just getting to step out of my shoes a little bit and play someone who really knows who they are and what they want and is so determined. I don't feel like that often in life, so it's nice to kind of put those shoes on for a little bit.
Falcon is a very aloof character. He loves nothing more than to lounge around and eat sweets and just kind of be chill and try to avoid any unnecessary entanglements, which kind of made his early life as a mercenary a little odd, because he was very picky and choosy about the jobs he took. He basically wanted to do as little work as possible and get paid as much as possible. So he kind of found himself in some interesting spots. When Valken forms a relationship with other people, once he gets to know other people and can trust them and forms a bond, then Falcon is willing to do whatever he can to help that person succeed, protect them in battle, whatever the scenario may be. Falcon's gonna have their back. He is immensely loyal to his friends. What does sweet justice mean to Falcon? It means friendship. He sees Ron, Bryn, Ben, all as his friends, and he sees it as an opportunity to continue to do good in the world, because along with fighting for them, for each individual members, he's generally a good person, and he wants to do good by people, and sweet justice being a good aligned party, that it fits him. It's a great group for him to run with. He enjoys the company of the three other crazy individuals on his team, and yeah, he sees sweet justice as a potential force for good and a worthy vehicle for his particular skills as a monk. An opportunity to use that in order to do good deeds overall. And I think that's more or less, I think, how he sees sweet justice.
And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you've gotten your snack or snacks, if you've gotten more than one, and stretched all of your appropriate appendages. And we come back to Sweet Justice trying to get a short rest in the middle of their dungeon delve. They have taken some precautions, but we will see if that's enough. So what I would like to do, if you're trained to take a short rest here, I'm gonna make some rolls to see what happens.
Oh wait, how does the short rest with heals work? I always forget that.
You can use any number of hit dice that you want.
But like, how do we know what our hit dice is?
Our level. So we're level 11. We got 11 hit dice to spend. For
But like,
every-
which dice is the hit dice?
Oh, what you rolled to level up with. So like
When you
It's on
click,
your
I
character
take the-
sheet. So
I
go
take
to
you just gotta click short
points
rest and it should
area?
tell you.
it's a D6 for you.
Oh yeah,
man.
sorry. Click short rest. I'll
So-
tell you.
But not yet, because you don't know if
But
you've
not
gotten
yet.
a short rest yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Hold.
Oh, I see. I didn't see the short rest thing. I was scrolled down. I never scroll up like that. Y'all are
It's always-
fancy.
The boxes at the top that get you back.
For real, I'm like blind to boxes. I don't see them.
Sneaky box.
I hate boxes.
Somewhere, some poor UI designer is crying right now.
I hate
So-
boxes.
In about 40 minutes has passed as you are trying to get a short rest. Your alarm is intact, however, but through the room to the northeast where you see a faint glow, you hear some muffled talking.
Oh.
Someone speaking. You hear sobs. You hear
What?
multiple people.
What?
It is up to you all if you would like to continue to try and get your short rest or to investigate.
Would be a trap. Can we make out what they're saying?
No, it's too far away. It's one of those things like the kind of the phenomenon, like if you're in a large like a tunnel where the sound sort of bounces off the walls and you pick up that things are being like said, there's things happening, but you can't really make out the words.
Falcon's trancing right now. He's in his alpha. So
We should.
I
depends
don't
on
want
what
to.
you guys want to do.
I don't want to stop the short rest. We need it.
I am
I could really use it.
fine. Yeah, we just ignore it.
All right, you all ignore the speaking and the crying.
Yeah.
Mm,
No, it's a trap. We ignore it. Bryn. And I like give her
What if-
eyes.
Could we like send Mimi to investigate?
That is a terrible idea.
It's a great idea.
Ron did not train Mimi for recall
Why not? Why have you not been working on this? This will be so helpful right now.
because Mimi can do this. Mimi, fishing pole.
And Mimi
It
goes,
is,
"Wah!" and it turns into like a fucked up looking fishing pole.
Oh,
That is the most fucked up
It's-
fishing pole I've ever seen in my life.
we still have work to do.
No offense, Mimi.
It's good. It looks like there's a line and like some sort of reeling mechanism or something, and then the fishing pole just goes blank and like does a 90
know
degree
what?
angle.
Mimi, if something attacks us, I want you to do that because you will probably confuse and scare it away for at least 5 seconds. Good job, Mimi. Very good. And I'm gonna give her a little pat on the head, and then like pull my hand away quickly.
And you see that like the eye is on. There's an eyeball that's in like the rod, and it's just looking at you with this one eye, like expecting like.
Oh, good job, Mimi. Here's Ron gives her a little snack.
She
do I have
chomps
to
on
feed
it
her? I'm gonna feed her
immediately
some,
as the mouth opens up and just chomps.
I'm gonna feed
Eats
her
it.
one of Vin's zines.
One of what?
What?
Vin's zines.
It chomps it up.
Rude.
It's good. It's got good fiber.
Yes.
All right. So, what is the plan? Are you going to stay with the rest?
Yep, we're gonna wait the remaining 20 minutes.
Okay. You wait the remaining 20 minutes. Sammy sometimes is gone. and you all gain the benefit of a short rest. So you can click the short
Yes.
rest on your sheet. It is up to you if you would like the computer to add the HP or not. There's a little checkbox for that.
Computer, go.
And then you can choose how many hit dice you want to use.
Computer.
Did it work? It didn't work.
D10. What are the D10s? The spaceships?
Mhm.
You guys get D10.
Oh, yeah, you can just roll it then if it didn't work.
Yeah, it checked out 3 times and my hit points didn't change, so I'll just.
That's okay. I don't trust computer dice anyway.
Let's see here.
All right, I'm good.
Yes, I'm feeling very good.
Sure, all these are D10. Or no, I need what? 4.
Make sure you confirm the short rest when it pops up. Make sure you hit confirm too. Like, you
I
have to
can
click it
only
twice.
use D8s.
Mhm.
Where's my D8s? There's 1.
I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery as well.
How many hit die did everyone use?
I
4.
used 4.
3.
4, 3. How many did Vin use?
2.
2.
I get back a 3rd level spell slot.
And then how many did Falcon use?
I used 4. What is 7 plus 8?
15.
Okay. Didn't roll too good.
You had your con bonus too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already accounted for that. It's
To every roll. Or not to everyone, just total.
right.
All right, everyone good on their short rest?
Yeah.
I need to look up one thing before we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can use the healing tonic again after our next fight if we need it. So, or mid
Okay.
next fight if we really need it.
Did you give Valken some of that, or no?
Last game, I gave some to, I'm pretty sure, Valken and Ron specifically.
Oh, I was wondering after this fight if you did or not.
No, not after this fight. I couldn't.
Gotcha. No, that's fine.
I only get it once per like short rest period.
So as your short rest concludes, you still hear quieted whispers sobbing to the northeast, and then there's also the dark tunnel to the northwest. It is up to you to decide which direction you will go.
Towards the voices, yes. See if they're still over there.
You mean towards more things that want to kill us?
We don't know they want to kill us. Didn't we hear like crying? I don't think skeleton demon beasts cry.
Traps cry.
One can get
Hmm.
close and try to detect if anything bad.
Keep in mind, this is a place for all we know have been abandoned or everybody's turned to undead.
We don't
so,
know.
Was there anything cool in this nook while we were
Yeah.
resting up?
It
Yeah.
is years old, like prospecting equipment.
No sign of black pearl shipments.
No, not yet.
Is there like I don't know if pathways are the right word, but is there like footsteps or like travel, like am I able to tell if an area has been traveled a bunch, or I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, in this area, not really. It looks, while there have been undead in here shambling around, you don't really see any sign of life other than the cries and things that you've heard.
Like
Listen,
no
if you wanna go-
footsteps or
Other than
uh,
giant footsteps about, this big from skeleton.
I put both my hands on Bryn's shoulders and I'm like, Bryn, there's no sign that anyone has been here in forever. I think it's a trap.
If it is a trap, I would rather face it head on. Knowing it is trap is at our strongest.
well, then you can lead us.
Okay, I will do it. I do not mind.
We're just looking on gets close and then sense for.
Oh yeah. We move slowly and stealthily.
I would like you all to make a group stealth check.
Okay.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Do we get any bonuses from being near you? Only for
Not
saves.
for-
Paladin
For
stealth
sneaking?
bonus.
For sneaking, it's
Oh.
negative.
I got
Listen,
an
we need
8.
as much advantage as we can get.
Mhm.
6.
I got a 5.
This is not good.
Eight,
We
Man,
just
you're like
the
stomped
sneakiest
into
out of
this
all of
room.
us.
No. I have a 2.
8, 6, 5, and 2. All right, you guys go clomping down the
I'm
hallway.
skipping.
Okay, you go skipping down the hallway. Everyone else is clomping. And you make your way down, and you see some stairs down, and it leads to a dead-end room. And there's some very dim light. You're not sure if there were torches that were lit, if these are something that was being magically created or like just fueled and is still happened to be running. You're not entirely certain. But you find this room, and at the end of the hallway, you see what appears to be a guard and a dwarven man. And they're
Whoa.
saying to you, I'm so glad you came. We're scared out of our minds. We've got more in the corner over there, and we need to find a way out.
Can I cast light real quick?
Sure.
And can I don't know if
Myself.
insight check would reveal anything, but can I like
You cast
I
light.
want to look
Bryn.
and see if there's any signs that this is an illusion or
Oh,
a
that's
disguise
good.
of some kind.
What color is your light, Bryn?
Like a rosy, warm firelight.
Got it.
Like
And I
a
will get to what
rosy
you said,
sunlight.
Falcon, here in just a second. One moment. And light is what's 20 foot dim, 20 foot bright?
Yeah.
You have lights.
They're just standing there.
Yep, they're standing there in about waist deep water.
So here's
What?
Falcon, make your insight roll.
well, actually, here's what
I also do insight?
One at a time, please. What
Okay,
were you gonna
okay,
say,
okay.
Falcon?
So I'm in the back of the group.
Yes.
I guess I shouldn't have said insight. I'm just looking for a way to tell if these are actually real dwarf people or if this is an illusion. So can I like pick up a
Perception.
pebble or something and chuck it at them?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up a pebble off the ground and throw
Oh
it
my
at
god.
them.
No roll needed. You pick up a pebble and you chuck it at this guy right here, and he goes, ugh, and just sort of looks at you.
Do I see any like shimmers or flickers when I hit
Make a
them like
perception
that?
roll.
Okay. Let's see. Perception. 19.
19. He goes, oh, and looks at you like, what the fuck, man? And like turns and looks behind him, and you see as he turns, you see a small thin strand of something down its back going into the water.
No.
I will say nobody approach them. I believe
I
that
see-
this is I believe that there's something under the water controlling these things.
When Balkan says that, can I do like maybe an Arcana check or a nature check maybe?
Go for it.
I don't know what I saw, but there seemed to be some line or
Dirty 20.
thread or something that goes into the water.
Dirty 20. As you sort of think of the creature Rolodex in your mind,
I've read a
you
lot of books
remember
on these
because
things.
you studied at the assemblage and learned about all kinds of different creatures and things, that there are some specific types of oozes known as oblex that can create
No.
a sort of simulacrum that's tied to them that can look and sound like a person. And you
Oh.
also note that while they are indistinguishable, they look, they sound, they feel like a person, you remember that they smell faintly of sulfur, and as soon as you remember that, all of you begin to smell. It's like rotten eggs in here.
I'm just gonna be like, sulfur. Belcan is right. Back away from them. They are not. They are not mortal creatures. They're not humans. I wanted to say humans, but dwarf, like, you know what I mean.
They ain't people.
They're not people.
So
It
was
is
this?
bad. It is ooze called Olmok
Oblex.
Obolek.
That's neat. So what now?
What?
I don't know. I don't know how to fight
You
them. I
see-
just know they're not good.
Yeah, broken debris all throughout here, wood, that kind of stuff. What do you do?
So we don't go this way then, huh?
Are you staying or are you leaving?
I'm not trying to swim in a pool with weird graph in it, okay?
I mean, we could fight it.
Where are you going? There's people right over there that need help.
You're a liar.
And then you
You're not
hear
even
over
real.
here, we need help. Yes, we need help.
You're not real either.
So, right now, decision: staying or leaving. You either stay or you run.
Falcon's already back down the hallway.
Falcon's running down the
Falcon's
hallway.
running. I guess we run.
And just a brisk walk. Like, nope.
Uh,
We can see you all later. You can stay. if you
look.
want.
Yeah, I run
So-
too.
You run the other direction, and you can see as you turn tail and run and escape these creatures. You see in the water large, sort of oozy mounds appearing,
Oh, I don't like
dotting
this at
the water
all.
as you
Yeah, this is
leave, and they're
weird.
yelling, "Come back! We need your help! You cowards! You're running away! You call yourselves adventurers! We're gonna die here, and so are you!" And you make your way
This is
down the
not very
hallway,
convincing.
and you run the other direction, back
Mhm.
to where you were. And you know where. You also know, Bryn, that these creatures, you're not sure if they can come after you or will, but if they do, oozes are not known for their speed.
So we'll just go around. We'll just go.
So you're safe for now, but you have the feeling that if you decided to dilly-dally, they might catch up with you.
Well, at least not in the water.
Would we like to check other direction?
Okay.
Before we move, can we just agree that we're most likely not going to find friends in this place?
Agreed.
Yes.
Gotta treat everything like it wants to kill us.
Also,
Okay.
can we also agree to all be on the lookout for sort of a map or program? You know, like sometimes you go in large shopping complexes, they have sort of pillar with like directions on it.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find sort of incoming, outgoing trade area.
Does anybody speak Dwarven?
Yes. No.
I can understand Dwarven.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read it? Oh, well, if you see anything interesting on the walls or something, I guess let us know.
Do I see anything interesting on the walls?
You notice that a lot of this, it's strange. It's like that they were excavating in their own city. Up above looked like an abandoned city. You went down a very long, deep mine shaft, and in the area that you were now is a very old statue. There's breaks in the rubble. This room where the nasty stuff was perhaps excavated out and they found it. And this long hallway is like rough hewn stone. Are you heading down the other hallway?
As a group or just like me exploring and
I'm in
Oh,
as
we're
a
going
group.
as a group. We're going as
Okay.
a group. Yeah.
So you continue
Stealthily.
down stealthily. Make a group stealth roll.
Oh no.
Let's do better this time.
I believe in us.
Here we
I
go.
believe in us.
3, 2, 1.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
18.
Stealth, 12.
14.
A little better. We're doing a little better.
Ron,
Believe in us.
you said
Yep.
3?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So you make your way stealthily. It's pretty dark in here. Bryn, you've got light cast on yourself, and occasionally you kick some rubble, but you don't see or hear anything. But you make it into, you see a doorway, like another room that had been excavated. And it looks like an elongated room with columns lining each side. There's one of the columns that's like broken and maybe have caved in. But you see through this room, this long elongated room, the other side of another doorway is a bridge with sort of another way deeper into this sort of excavated ruins. And far off in the distance, you see a very faint glowing light that appears to be in a large chamber.
Do you guys think, should we check out that light or go back up top?
The long room with columns. At the end of it is a bridge.
Long room, columns, 2 doorways. Outside of that, there's another long hallway, and it looks like some kind of bridge. And then way down, you see very faint light.
And we can see all this from where we're standing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Remember we saw little lights and they turn into little orbs and they shoot lightning at us?
yeah.
It does not
Good
look like
point.
that.
Oh, okay, we're cool. Let's go.
But I do remember that. I got zapped once or twice, I think.
Does not look like will-o-wisps.
I guess.
Is it like a warm light or like a colored light?
It's like a very deep, like,
Does it look like fire or anything?
almost like a black light.
How many feet?
How many feet
Not
away is the
disconcerting at all.
light?
Yeah.
Quick math. 350, 400 feet.
Mathematical.
Oh.
As we. I am assuming we're going to proceed through this room.
Ron's gonna divine sense real quick.
Sure.
And
60
if we're
feet.
moving forward, I'd like to scan the floor and the walls for holes or weird things that look like it could be trap related.
Okay. Ron, you do not sense anything with your divine sense. You all enter the room with the pillars. Valken, you are examining, looking for things. Make an investigation roll for me.
But not good at this. 4.
A 4. You're looking around, looking for things that might be trap related or adjacent, and you notice inside of each of these columns is like another relief of like a dwarf holding like an axe and a hammer in their hands crossed. And you notice that there is a large jewel for each of their eyes. And as you get a closer look at this jewel, you all noticed that the door closes behind you and in front of you. These large portcullises come from the top, and they begin to close. And they are, I say begin to close, they have slammed shut. I would like for you all
A proper dungeon.
to roll initiative for me.
Stinking course.
That wasn't me.
Gonna fill with water, we're all gonna drown.
I didn't do anything.
It will probably be fire or just filled with like more oozes. To be honest.
Vin, what's your initiative?
So low tonight.
It is 5.
5.
Oof.
I know.
Ron,
I'm not
what is your
doing good
initiative?
today.
16.
16. Bryn, what is your initiative?
25.
25. Valken, what is yours?
11.
11. Pay no mind to the map, but this door has closed behind you. Let's see here. And you see that the doors slam shut behind you, Bryn, and then you hear another on the far side of the room also slam shut. And you notice that in these columns where there are dwarf reliefs, their mouths open and gas begins to fill the room.
Uh-oh.
I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm good at those though.
+3, everyone.
Yep.
Technically, Bryn, you get to act before this happens. So, but I'll get your cons anyway.
Okay, I rolled it already, so I don't want to forget.
Mm-hmm.
Ron got 24.
Okay.
I lost my math.
Ron,
Falcon got
65.
19.
16.
Falcon fails. Vin fails.
19?
Yes. Bryn, what was your roll?
25.
Bryn 16.
So is this magic?
This is not magic.
Dang it. I could have
The-
dispelled this.
Well, I will say this particular part is not magic. However, you all have some things to do. Bryn, what would you like to do before the next thing happens?
So we don't know what the room. We just know that the portcullises have closed, and we don't know anything else.
No, the
And
statues.
I'll let you give an indication the statues' mouths are opening.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Since I
Valken
said
has
it,
said
but-
that. I just don't know if Bryn knows that. So okay. It's a reaction, so I don't need to do that. Can I cast mirror image on myself?
You'd like to
No,
cast
I
mirror
don't.
image.
No, I don't want to do that. I just want to run in front of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say behind me, and I'm going to pull out my shield and hold it in front of me, and I'm going to take the dodge action
Okay,
and prepare to react.
gotcha. Okay, up next is the trap. For those of you that failed, you take 33 poison damage.
Holy shit.
It's for sure poison?
It is for sure poison.
What if I'm immune?
Then you take 0.
Wait,
Okay.
I want to see if I have anything.
Falcon.
And if you succeeded, you take 16.
I just wanted to find out if what kind of gas this was before I brought
Mhm.
that. Whew.
Hold on. I thought I had a thing, but I might be confusing my characters.
Oh man, I contemplated getting protection from poison, and I didn't. Now I'm paying for it.
You could have. So you know that you would have failed your save, Mac. If there's anything you can do about that, I don't think you have anything against poison specifically.
Yeah, I thought that I did, but maybe I don't. Guess I can control F this document. Nope, I can't. Just kidding. Boy. I spelled poison.
POI, son.
Yeah, I don't. Dang it, I thought I did, man.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I think the only thing that you could potentially do, is
Summon Sammy as a poison dragon.
if you want to use a spell slot for it, but that'd have to be on your turn, so it wouldn't help you now.
Yeah. And
Yeah, no. Yeah,
what
I was looking at
triggered this
magical
again?
guidance and bend luck, but they don't work for you in a saving throw. So okay. All right. Did you have a question? I didn't mean to talk over you.
oh no, what triggered this again?
You all stepping into
It
the
was
room.
Valken's fault.
Oh, it was just stepping into the room. Okay.
mhm.
I didn't do anything.
This appears to be similar to the statues, some of the mechanisms just inherent of this place to keep intruders out. Ron, it is your turn.
Ron is gonna look for like a lever, a button, something to reset this or stop it from happening.
So you've got your map here. Where are you going? Where are you looking and investigating? Are you looking at the pillars, the door, the walls?
The pillars.
Pillars. Okay. Move up. There you go. Oops.
All right, you want an insight?
1 moment, please.
Yeah, not insight. Sorry.
Let me read some things here. Yeah, make an investigation roll for me.
14.
A 14. Okay. So what you see here is that the mouth has opened, revealing sort of a mechanism to just disperse poisonous gas into the room. And you can see it here, and then you notice that all of the standing pillars in here. Well, you notice that these two have it. The middle ones do not. That's all you can see in your vicinity. You don't see gas pouring out, but just in these first two. You don't know what's happening on the other side of the room because it's dark. With that 14, you do know that perhaps you could try and plug this hole. You get the sense that if you tried to like hack at it, that might be a bad idea because it might just let all of it out.
Okay. All right. Oh, if we find, we can try to plug gas with the stuff. So we have to find something. Ron's gonna try to plug it up with his cloak.
That would be another action because you're having to actively investigate it if you're looking at the statues.
Ron will get ready to do that next turn.
Gotcha. Valken.
Other than smelling bad, is everybody okay?
We
We're just
respond.
like,
Okay.
What does it smell
nobody's
like
okay.
again? It smells like
I assume it smells bad. I don't know.
sulfur was the other room.
Poisonous gas. It's choking.
Okay, so
It stings.
so it probably smells bad.
Mm-hmm.
Valken, what would you like to do?
So Ron, what did you say about it just then?
we could plug up the gas vents.
And
I
they're
will
in the mouth
say-
of the statue, right?
Yes, and there are at least 2 here that Ron pointed out. I will say that when you all heard the portcullis fall, I'll give you this, that you heard a like a locking mechanism lock on both ends of the hallway.
I'm assuming there's probably loose rubble around, but finding pieces that will fit into the mouth. Can I guess, sort of briskly walk towards the wall we came in by, towards the store back here, and just check over the entire wall to see if I see any switch button.
Which you're checking over here.
This wall that is behind us, yeah, the entirety of that
Make it-
wall.
Make a perception roll.
Okay.
You make your way over there.
Perception. Come on. Okay. 16.
A 16. You're looking, you know that there's something there. You've narrowed it down that there's not a switch. There is some sort of locking mechanism that you could open, but you're having trouble finding it. So you not quite enough to find how to unlock this door or possibly the one ahead of you.
I'll just say I'm not having any luck finding a way to stop this or to get us out. What else can I do? I mean, I'm sure that's my action, right?
That is, and so it's less. It's not a we can't do anything. It's like I can't find the lock to open these doors.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I guess since I struck out finding something, can I walk back over to this pillar here? And like, will my fist is my fist big enough to like plug the mouth up?
That would use your action, so you'd have to do that
so
later again. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Up next, before your turn, Vin.
Dang it.
It appears that smoke is being pumped into the room from the middle pillars, and currently, visibility for the rest of this round is about 1 foot in front of you.
And
So,
I was able
now
to
it's your
see like where it was coming from.
Where the smoke's coming out of the middle pillars. It doesn't appear to be more poisonous gas. It's just smoke was pumped in to make things more difficult for you all.
Before that happened, did I like notice like where like I don't know something would have been to like trigger it, or
It appears it's just something that is happening in this room. You notice, for mechanics' sake, things happen at the beginning of the round on initiative 20, and things happen on initiative 10. So things are happening until you stop them.
Scary.
Well, I guess I should rephrase the question. Am I noticing like something going off that is like I don't know, like a beacon goes off and I see a light that is triggering things to happen? Like is there something I'm seeing that is triggering it? Like I guess I'm trying to figure out where to go to stop it.
Yeah, this whole thing triggered from you all entered it. You know that gas is pouring out of some of these columns like poison. You know these middle things just pumped out smoke. Valken pointed here and says, I know there's a lock, but I can't find it.
Then I will try to go and pick the lock.
You have to find it first.
Oh,
So
I
make a
thought you meant you
perception
seized
check.
the lock.
Mm-mm.
Perception check is not going to be good. 7.
Mm-hmm. Not finding it, and it makes it very difficult with the smoke. Maybe that's why the roll was so low. You know it's there, and you know that if you find a lock, you can pick it, but you cannot find it. It's hidden on purpose.
Do I see any like language on the thing?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I give up. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
So you know so far courses of action are maybe plug up the holes, is what Ron had said, or find this lock and try and unlock it. But so those are the two courses of action that you all have identified. Bryn.
Okay, I have 2 clarifying questions. 1, can a mimic eat poison?
No.
Will it hurt it?
Let's see. I'm not gonna play that your pet may die because of a trap, so I'm not gonna.
I was just gonna shove Mimi's mouth over one of the gas outputs and be like, "Here, Mimi, enjoy a little bit of."
You could
it's like
use
those
literally,
bars you go to where they have like the smoke. It's like a hookah. Get in there.
You could use literally anything to plug a hole, but if you would like to use your
She
pet,
has an insatiable appetite. It would
Nope.
work for forever.
Nope, last
Okay,
time
I'm not
Ron
going to do that.
gave Mimi
Second
beer.
question: are the
Not like it.
portcullises have openings that a mimic could fit through?
sure.
Okay, I'm going to toss Mimi through the portcullis. Mimi, find a way to get us out, and we will give you all the treats.
Okay.
So I take my action.
Never saw Mimi again.
No. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to try to plug. Valkan's plugging one of them, right?
No, not yet.
Oh,
They use
I would
their
like
actions
to-
for something else.
I would like to plug one of them.
Which one?
I'll go over here and plug this one.
Okay. I need you to make a strength check.
I'd like to shove something in it too, to like buy us some time. I'll sacrifice a cloak or whatever you want. Bedroll. I got a bedroll.
You make like a strength check for me.
Okay.
And you're using your cloak or something like that.
Yeah, I've got 19 plus, so should be okay.
So the hole is plugged up in this column. As you're sort of pushing this in it, you realize that in order for this to stay plugged up, you have to hold it here. If you don't hold this cloak, it's going to be pushed out with the force.
That's
of the
fine.
gas.
I'll hold it. Yeah, I'll hold it.
Okay, so there's less poison being pumped into the room currently.
Question.
Yes.
If I were to be Big Bryn and use my javelin, could I keep 2 of these plugged at the same time, just for next turn?
If you Big Bryn and wanted to put something on the end of your javelin on the other side, you could next time your turn comes around. Because it would take an action to do that again.
I'll just be like, I've got this one plugged. Give me a minute. I can get to the other one. Someone, I need a cloak or a bedroll or something. And then I'm gonna bonus action. No, I don't want to use my. One second. How many of those do I have left? Did I get those back on a long rest or a short rest? Ooh. No, I'm not gonna Big Bryn yet. Okay. That's my turn.
It's your turn. Okay. Poisonous gas keeps getting pumped into the room, but not as much as was previously. Okay, I need you all to make con saving throws except for Falcon.
Gonna get +3. 21.
You succeed.
28.
You succeed.
Good. Come on, Ben.
I'm trying to math. I'm really bad at like
can do
simple
it.
math.
Okay,
18 plus
because
7.
I guess
that
it's
is.
gonna get harder as it goes.
So you all take 9 poison damage total since you
Yes.
succeeded.
9 total?
Yes.
9
since
each?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, 9 each. 9 to each of you.
Oof.
Good job, everyone.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
We can't
like
get outta
my
here.
mind just like doesn't understand like what's happening or how to fix it.
So
Poison is filling the room. We're all
things
going to
fix.
die.
Yeah, 2 things to fix. You plug the poison statues, which will buy you more time and reduce the gas effects. Second option is you roll high enough to find the lock and figure out how to unlock it to get out. And there are
Third
places on
option,
either side.
Mac, go up to collections, click my characters, and then click create a character.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
so
essentially
is the lock in this area or is it
Yes.
somewhere else in the room?
it is on the doors.
Okay.
And you know there's a door over here that leads further in.
But we don't see the locks. Okay.
Mhm.
Shoot.
All right. Ron, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna go running down to see what's on the other side. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You said there was smoke coming out of the middle ones?
It's dissipated though at this point.
Okay.
Oh, I
Interesting.
don't see anything. Ron will take out a torch.
Alrighty. It's at 40 and 20. I think a torch does that.
Yeah, 40, 20.
I remembered. It's a long room. There's the pillar that's not emitting smoke. There's a broken one, but you hear on this side of the room is just still coming through. What else would you like to do?
All right, Ron's gonna use his another action just to move 30 feet.
Go for it.
10, 20, 30.
All right. There is poison coming out of these two pillars. This door is also locked. All right.
Yep, more poison over here. Another lock gate.
Okay, great.
Falcon.
Really great news. Really, really, really great.
Valken's gonna hear Ron say that, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna use a key point for Step of the Wind. So I get a lot.
1,000 feet movement.
Yes.
All of it. Just all of it forever.
Mm-hmm.
It should get me to the other side.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sprint on down, and once I get down there, I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the other side, and I'm
Perception
gonna
roll.
uh
Yep. Perception roll. Right.
oh, okay, yeah. Come on. Yeah, it was almost a 20. What is that? 13.
A 13. You now notice that on this side of the doorway, that there is a locking mechanism which appears to have some sort of magical sphere around it, keeping you from getting to it. You could relay that information to see if it's on the other side as well.
Yeah. I think I found a thing, but I don't know. There's some kind of magic blocking me from doing anything. So, anybody can fix this. And that's that. I won't. Actually, I haven't done an action yet.
That was your action.
Oh yeah.
Making the
You're right.
perception.
You're right. Yep. Never mind. That's it.
Let her respond. I'll just be like, I can dispel it.
Okay. I'll wait for you for 2 rounds.
Two. Just one.
I don't know how
So
far Brain can move.
Before Vin's turn on initiative
I'll be able to
10,
make it.
more gas in the middle seems to sort of come out of these statues. And these gas sort of dulls your senses, causing you to hallucinate, double vision.
Me or
Any-
everybody?
Any intelligence or wisdom checks made in the room have disadvantage now until this activates again.
Any what checks?
Intelligence or wisdom.
Oh my god. Okay. That's not good.
Vin, you've heard from Valken on this area that there was some sort of lock that was blocked by a sphere on his side. What would you like to do?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just see what I can do. Okay, we'll hold. So that's far.
If you look, you can see the exact same thing on this doorway.
Oh, I see the same thing.
It is in the exact same place on both doors. There is a lock, which appears to be protected by a magical field around it.
I'll do dispel magic on it then.
All right. The magic immediately dissipates around it. So both on your side, Valken, as well as Vin's side, like they're connected in some way. The force around the lock disappears, leaving an open locking mechanism.
Can I open the door or?
You would have to attempt to pick the lock, but you've already used your action to dispel magic. So would have to wait till next time.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, could that be a bonus action technically if I use my
You could.
quicken spell to turn
You
it into
certainly could.
a bonus action, and then I still get my action,
Yeah.
or is the spell like? I guess I don't understand bonus action
If you
stuff.
used
but-
Quicken spell to make that a bonus action, then you most certainly could try and pick the lock with your action if you want to use the resources.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I haven't used any of my meta magic, so.
Very well. You can make a thieves tool check now. That'll be a d20 plus your proficiency plus your dex.
My proficiency.
So d20 plus 4 plus, that's it, plus 4.
Okay. Come on, give me something good. Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's not enough. You're trying to get this lock picked, but currently it's not enough to get it open. You
Is
can
this
try
an
again though.
ability check?
Yes, it is.
I can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll it.
Go for it.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
At 18, you sort of feel the lock as you're getting it in there, and you feel like you maybe are gonna snap your tool, but you adjust and you sort of turn it over, and then you feel the lock unlock. You do notice the doors don't immediately go up though. It is unlocked, but someone's gonna have to lift those things to get them back in the open position.
Okay.
So you have successfully both dispelled the magic around the lock as a bonus action because you're a badass sorcerer, and unlocked the difficult lock.
Let's go.
Bryn.
Okay. So she needs me to open that door. Is it heavy? I'm gonna go over here. 5, 10.
Sure.
How heavy is it?
You need
Like-
to make a strength check.
I'm gonna go Big Bryn
to
for
try
this.
and lift it. Okay.
I was trying to gauge if it looked heavy first, but I'm gonna
It
just
looks
do it.
pretty heavy.
Okay, let's go Big Bryn energy.
And,
Let's go.
you,
then
and you
give me
slide Vin
advantage.
out of the way.
Yeah, I just kind of like on the way, I just kind of start getting bigger, and I just pick Vin up and move her out of the way and start lifting.
Hmm.
That will be strength, straight strength, or did you want athletics?
You need athletics. I
Okay.
misspoke.
Just checking. Oh, it's not very good. 13.
13's not enough. You're lifting, and you're trying to get it to lift. But this is heavier than one door should be.
Ron,
as
you need your help.
As you see Bryn trying to lift, something's happening. And both Ron and Valken, you see that this door as well is starting to like budge. You're having to try and lift them both at the same time because they're connected.
Like on the same mechanism.
Yes. So it's going to be very difficult. Ron, before your turn, I need everyone to make another Constitution save.
I'm gonna die.
And Bryn, you're no longer holding that shut. That poisonous gas. Since you left.
21.
18.
Bryn, you fail.
Oh, wait, with an 18?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Valken, you don't have to. Vin.
I fail.
You all take 28 poison damage. If you fail,
I'm
half that if you
dead.
succeed.
But then I'm not dead because my tattoo.
All right. So, would you like to describe what happens in that case? This is the first time it's occurred.
I like faint, and then like all the color like fades. Well, I guess I'm kind of pale, but like all the color fades from me completely, and then like maybe like smoke billows from my body, but then like the smoke like zips back in, and I have color again. But like I'm still on the ground, dead, but like not really dead.
You instead of being reduced to 0 hit points, you have 1 hit point instead.
Exactly.
And that is your one use of that until the next dawn. So you see Vin fall coughing at the poisonous gas and then pulls herself back up, barely hanging on. Valken, what do you do?
So when Brent opened the door,
She didn't
They
open
heard-
it. She tried, and
her-
you saw the side budge.
Right. Okay. I just I tell Ron, I'm like, hey, when she lifted this side did a thing, so maybe you lift this side. And
Oh yeah, it is
Did I-
Ron's turn. I didn't mean to skip you.
Oh, it
That's
is
my
Ron's
bad.
turn.
Yeah, it is. I saw you
Okay.
talking. I was
And
like,
I
why
had
is Ron
just
spinning?
yelled
Oh, it's Ron's
on my
turn.
turn. I had just yelled for Ron to help lift.
Mhm.
I didn't say which one. I just said, Ron, lift.
Okay, so Ron's closest to this one. So okay, Ron's gonna lift.
Sorry about that. I got confused about the turnover.
Then Ron just yells, "Okay, we lift together."
Make
Three,
your
two,
athletics check with
one.
advantage.
Athletics with advantage is gonna be.
Now, do you want to hold your action to lift at the same time?
I'm giving him advantage because you're already lifting it.
Gotcha. Okay. So we don't have to do that. That's what I was wondering.
26. And I
26.
do have powerful build.
And you grab this gate and you feel it lifted already, and you just push and you bring it up to your shoulders, and then you overhead press it as Bryn is sort of pushing as well. And at this time, the doors lock into place. The poisonous gas stops.
Oh, we did it.
God, I was literally gonna die.
Oh, I had you. You're going to be fine. I have many tricks up my sleeve. Bill. I don't really have sleeves, but you know what I
Okay,
mean.
everyone get out while we still have this up.
Which way do you go?
Oh,
The
shit. We're on
Uh,
the split.
It did not come in.
Our side is forward.
Yeah, but we don't know if that's to safety.
Well, this is the way.
Behind us is
The
the
side that we're
chamber.
on is the way that we came.
Yes, you know that when you entered the room from the left, as soon as you entered, the doors slammed shut, and this caused this trap to happen.
So then I guess going forward by Ron. So yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Mhm. Yeah, while you're
So-
in here, nothing is currently happening, and you know that on the out the way Valken and Ron are headed, there is probably about 60 feet or so through a hallway. You see what looks like some sort of bridge, and there are like some more reliefs of like regal looking dwarves carved out of the stone.
Do I see like any sort of writing in this area, or like any I guess like loot? I don't know.
It's all like iconography as opposed to like written
Okay.
text. So this just looks like different architecture than what was above. This is a
Oh.
lot more rough hewn, still definitely dwarvish, but much older. It's almost like they dug down and found something here, like an entirely
Oh.
different set
I'm
of
too
ruins.
deep.
Maybe that's what happened.
Well, should we go back up top? The pearls are not likely to be down here. Or should we keep going to see what has happened?
I will say that as far as up top, you've explored exhausted possibilities of where these pearls might be. So if they're anywhere,
Okay.
they're further.
Really? Interesting.
Well,
But I thought it was like a whole city up there. Not understanding. You said this isn't part of their city. This is like they dug down and found something else? So we explored their whole city up top?
So if you would like to explore a whole city, I could make that happen.
No, I'm just really confused. I'm just really confused.
oh, we could go back to Ooze. We did not go that way.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, you said we exhausted our options up top, and that's surprising to me. It is not what I gathered at all.
So there is a room you haven't been to with the ooze. But my understanding is if you wanted to explore like the entire top part before this, you could, and we could make rolls for you searching for things and trying to find. But I just sort of tipped my hand that you're not going to find it up there.
Gotcha. Okay. That's okay. I just was making sure I wasn't like totally confused. No, let's keep going. Let's keep going forward. Let's move. Let's go this way.
All right. Anything that you would like to do before you continue onward out of this room?
No, I want to get the fuck out of this room.
Yeah, same. I don't want anything else
yeah.
to trigger.
Like, I don't like it in here.
I'm afraid.
Vin, do you have any way to not be so close to dying?
I have a few potions, but maybe another rest might be good.
Well, you can.
Maybe. I don't know if
drink
we'll have an
tonic.
opportunity.
Well, Vin could have some healing tonic. So here, have some healing tonic.
Because
Actually, we can all have healing tonic now. Let's all have some healing tonic.
a little bit.
Let's
You can
all
take
do
some
it.
time.
Yeah, it won't
We'll
take very
say-
long for everyone to
we
just
say
take
we
a
do
swig.
that just on the other side of the door.
Yeah, let's
So
go
we're
just the other side of the door, and I'll pass the tonic around. It'll only take a
But
second.
if the other side of the door is dangerous.
Ron
Wow.
heals Vin for 20 hit points with lay on hands.
20 you said, or 28?
20.
21,
You get
baby. Let's go.
18 from healing tonic, Vin.
Okay.
Ron,
then
you
with
get
that, I'll take a healing potion as well then.
Ron, you get 18.
Okay.
Sorry, Velcan, you get 16.
Yeah.
And I'll take 21. But we've all used the healing tonic now.
All right. Are you stepping through the other side?
Hmm?
As you step through, you go to the other side of the room and see this bridge with the reliefs of the dwarves, and then a bridge, and you notice that there is water down below. You see more like wooden debris in the water here, sort of sloshing around, but this catches your eye. This looks to be an intact large chest.
Nobody move forward, please. Every statue we've come across has been some type of trap. And we have more statues here. I think we should be as careful as possible.
You do.
Can I, from where I'm standing, look ahead on the ground to see if there's any thing that looks like a tile out of place, or like something that could be a pressure plate or wires running across or anything?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 16.
A 16. You do notice that there is a tile out of place just forward on the bridge.
See? You see that thing right there sticking up slightly?
Hmm.
That looks like a switch.
But do not step on that.
You notice that it extends. As you sort of look, that there's one out of place, and it's a line on the bridge of all of them.
Ah, okay, yeah. Those, there you go, all the way down. You can see it from here. So we know that might be something.
So with this perception roll, you've noticed it. And what I'll say is that this is a pressure plate to some sort of trap. And there is a mechanism underneath said trap that is going to release some sort of spell unless you can do something about it.
If we step on the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, is everybody feeling nimble? No?
It is never a word I would have used to describe myself.
Hmm.
Someone just like levitate me over or something.
Let me see.
I really don't feel good about my chances otherwise.
Can't
A
do that.
question, Dia. Are those writing on the ground just the map flavor, or is that
Oh, this dwarven script here.
I didn't know if that was like just a map. Hey, what's this on the ground below us?
I
I
look.
believe one of you can read.
I look down and decipher it.
Yep. So as you look into the script here that reaches across in this particular area, it says to you, or I guess it doesn't say anything to you because it's Brock's, but the words say, "Forward lies the temple in reverence to our queen."
I look like I'm kneeling down, touching it, and I stand up, and I'm like, "It's the Queen's temple. Forward."
The Queen who?
Queen's Temple.
Just the Queen?
I don't know. I just said, "Queen, forward, temple."
Oh, so Queen's Temple is just ahead.
What are these guards or
Queen.
statues guarding a queen?
It's queen though.
Oh no, I'm a
Oh,
princess,
well,
so it's
if
not for
We
me.
do not step on thing. We should be fine.
And it is in. I will mark this for you just so you know what the don't touch it zone is.
Is that water just off the side, or is that down? Is the top of the water down below a certain?
Rephrase your question for me.
Does the level of the water meet the bridge, or is it down below the bridge a certain distance?
It is like 5 feet below the bridge, we'll say.
Okay.
If you're
Before-
looking at the water over the bridge, this chest does have an imprint of large tusks on it.
Oh,
Ah. That's the thing then, huh? Can I find a big rock and throw it down into the water, trying to create as big of a splash as I can?
Sure.
how
So
deep is it down?
The water level is about 5 feet, and then probably an additional 15 feet below that, you could guess, is how deep the water is here.
Also, I think Ron has the ring of water walking.
Yes.
That's right. You forgot about that.
So, Valken, you throw a large rock, and you see the water sort of begin to churn and make a large wave inside the water. And what you see is the water sloshes and begins to take form.
Oh,
And you
shit.
see creatures made of the very water itself begin to arise out of it. So
Uh-oh.
Belkan, what did you do? Belkan!
I didn't do it.
I'd like you all to roll initiative.
But that was also kind of what I wanted to happen there. See, I knew we shouldn't have just jumped in.
Dangers at every turn here, guys. Dangers at every turn. Valken, what's your initiative?
24. I was ready for this.
Vin,
7.
7.
This dice is
Bryn.
fired.
13.
Dice fail.
Ron,
17.
Glad
Yes.
you were ready for it,
17.
Belkan. The rest of us were not.
Valken, you see these elemental creatures of water take form at the surface here. What do you do?
Say. I don't know how to fight water.
I believe two of you can walk across water at this current point. One via ring and one because you're a monk, right?
Monk bullshit.
I don't think I have that trait.
Or is
yet.
that next level?
Well, aren't we on the bridge? Like,
Yeah,
can we
I was just letting him know, but I don't think you have that yet. Maybe the next
No, I
level.
don't have that yet.
My bad. Sorry.
Got my hopes up.
You can walk across walls. Is that not enough for you?
Yeah, right.
No, I
Your
also
movement
want to
speed is like 100.
Okay? When do I fly as a monk? All right.
Can't with you.
What I'm gonna do is I am going to move up to here.
No, you got unarmored move, or at 9th level you could walk across water. So yeah, you can walk across water at 9th level. You gain the
Doesn't
ability to
show
move
up on
along
my
vertical
trait?
surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move. So you can walk across it on your move.
Why doesn't it show up on my list of traits?
It's unarmored movement. It is on walls
Oh.
and water.
Oh shoot!
I knew it.
Wait, did it? Because I've always had unarmored movement, but did they
At
just
9th
add that little
level
extra
is when
bit?
it happened.
Okay. So they just added the words "and across liquids" at some
Mhm.
point.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't even realize it, because I was looking for like a special thing. Okay. Well, I will not do what I just said I was gonna do, and instead, I'm gonna say I don't know how to fight water, but I'm gonna give it a shot, and you just see I can kind of do like a hand sign and focus for a second,
Mhm.
and then he's gonna leap
Of course he is.
into he's gonna leap into the old water, or at least I thought I was. There we go. And we'll say it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 plus, we'll say that's like 35 feet or something, counting the drop down. Yeah, so I'm gonna move up to this guy, and I'm going to try to hit water
Go for it.
and see if it does anything. Probably not. 14.
Hey, 14 hits.
Okay. Damage is 10.
10 damage. You are damaging water with your sword.
I can hurt the water. Second attack.
Uh-huh.
That's a 22.
That hits.
Okay. Damage on that one is 12, and I want to spend a key point on that one to try and
Okay.
stunning strike.
Gotcha.
Has to be the 15.
It succeeds.
Dang it. Then I will spend one more key point on my
Uh-huh.
bonus to do flurry of blows.
Okay. Go for it.
18.
18 hits. You need a 14 for this one.
Gotcha. Damage 9.
9 damage.
Second
You're,
one.
you're chipping away at the water.
This one's 18 plus 8.
That hits.
And damage on that one is also 9.
9 more damage.
And I will kind of, since I can now move away, I'm gonna we'll say move back there, since I think I have like 10 feet left, and that's it.
Okay. It will make an opportunity attack against you.
On flurry of blows.
Oh no, you never mind. You did Furley Bros. My bad. I forgot. Monk
It's all
shit.
good. It's all good. It's all good.
Keep me in check, y'all. Let me know your cool stuff.
So
Ron.
much bullshit.
I know. OP,
Uh,
man.
I guess we'll do all monks next campaign.
Oops, all
Right?
monks.
So, getting down for Valkan's easy. How does Ron get down?
The water is 5 feet below. You have a ring of water walking, right?
Oh, I could just hop over 5 foot.
You just drop down.
All right, okay. Because when you say it was 15 down, feet,
That's
so-
to the bottom.
The depth of the water from the
Mhm.
surface.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then boop, 25, and then I'll get next to Valkan. And I'll Sacred Flame this guy. Dex
Gotcha.
save of 15.
It fails.
Ron hurls a Sacred Flame to the water face. 7, 15 damage.
15 damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
And that is all.
Did you
All right.
roll? Oh no, he failed. Never, or he succeeded. Never mind.
Up next, the water weird. It moves forward here, and is going to attack you, Ron.
Okay.
And it gets a 19, which misses.
This is
It would be actually right here, by the way.
The AC.
has reach.
They have reach. Okay. Next, the other water weird.
Water weird.
They're water weirds is what they're called.
Water weird.
I don't know, man. This water is kind of weird.
And it reaches out at you, Valken.
didn't even see
18,
that
which I
guy.
believe does hit you.
Yep, because my AC is terrible.
You take 11 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled,
Oh yay.
and you are pulled 5 feet towards the water weird.
11.
You are restrained.
Said it was 11 damage.
Yes.
Okay. I'm restrained and grappled.
You get the sense that you are restrained, and the water weird starts to take you under,
Yeah.
and it moves. Can I minus 15 feet? Does that work? Sure doesn't. Even though it says plus 15 feet, that means you are 15 feet underwater as it grapples you and takes you under
Oh
in an
my
attempt
god.
to drown you.
Are you serious?
Neat.
Bryn,
Okay, well, I wasn't prepared for that last bit. Shoot. Okay. See if there's anything I can do to help you out. So who's 15 feet under? Valkan?
yeah, Valken, what is
Oh
your
my God.
Constitution modifier?
That's
2.
plus 2.
Gotcha. Bryn, go ahead.
I'm going
your turn.
to. No, I know.
Oh, gotcha.
The things change very drastically on the turn right before
Yeah.
mine. Okay, give me a chance to think about it. 5. I'm gonna run over to like the edge,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't fucking know what to do. I'm gonna use. I don't know how that works in water. I was gonna use Wither and Bloom potentially, but I don't know how that works in water. Oh, it's a sphere. Okay. I'm gonna center the sphere to try and get all 3 of these guys in Valkan in it if I can, like center right here. Oh, it's only a 10 foot, so I can probably get Valkan and these 2 guys in it.
You can.
And I'll cast that at level 2.
Okay.
And they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
The elemental succeeds, the weird fails.
The weird's gonna take 11 necrotic damage.
Okay,
Nice.
it takes it.
And then Valkane, if you want to, you can spend one of your hit dice.
Okay.
And if you do that, you'll also get a bonus 4 to heal as well.
And it takes half on success.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But then Bryn hesitates. You can tell that the idea of leaping into water to save someone, for some reason, is giving her pause. And that's my turn.
Okay. Up next, the water elemental. It is going to swim over to you, Ron. It
Okay.
is going to occupy your space.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
no.
And you need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Yes, this is good for me. No, maybe not. 16?
A 16.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You fail.
Oh no.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
You are grappled
Okay.
and restrained.
All right. That's a lot of stuff.
And you cannot breathe because it is swirling around you.
All right.
Vin.
All right. Seeing both my friends get like taken down into the water, I would like to try Firebolt Twinned so that I can hit the one, like both of them.
Go for it.
Does that mean I have to roll attack twice or that it
Yes.
just hits twice?
Roll it twice.
All right. The first time is 16 plus 10.
That hits.
And the second one is 2 plus 10. So 12.
The second one does not hit. So you miss this one, you hit this one.
Okay. So we are going to then roll this one, this one. And we do, hold on, it's fire. So I'm going to re-roll this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 fire damage.
Gotcha. You see some of the water become steam as your firebolt goes into it.
And then I am going to stay where I am. Yeah.
Right. Falcon,
Yes.
you are grappled and you are restrained.
Yes.
Restrained meaning that your speed 0, attack rolls are at disadvantage, as well as dex saves.
And how would I get out of this?
You could use your action to try and escape, or you could be restrained and trying to hit it at disadvantage.
Well, okay, I don't know the rules of being underwater.
Yes.
I'm assuming we get a certain amount of rounds to hold our breath.
You, since you have a con score of or a con modifier of 2,
Yeah, like 2 minutes or not.
The
2
rules
minutes,
for drowning are that you can normally hold your breath. For you, it would be I think for 3 minutes total is how long you can hold your breath under normal circumstances. The more that you're hit, the more that you do things, it's going to reduce that. But
Makes
if you
sense.
get to a point where you're out of breath, you can survive you can survive 2 rounds until you drown.
Okay. So if I make an
So-
attack,
Can't
I'm
do
at a
anything.
disadvantage right now.
Yeah. So what I will say is for every action that you take while you're underwater, that's going to reduce an amount of time that you could normally hold your breath, whether you take actions or are attacked. So it's very dangerous staying under, but you can gamble if you'd like.
No, I think I'll use my action to try and break free.
Okay.
It's roll.
You just make a either an athletics or an acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Come on. Yeah. 7 plus 8 is 15.
You escape.
Nice.
You are no longer grappled and restrained, and you are 15
still-
feet below the water.
Okay. I use my action.
That was your action.
Right.
Mhm.
I will. Okay. Can for my bonus use a key point for
Yeah.
step of the wind.
Sure.
I'm gonna do that so I can swim away.
Hmm. Or walk away.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna swim up somehow.
So swimming up
It's 15
takes
feet.
30 feet because you are
30 feet.
underwater.
Okay.
It's technically difficult terrain unless you have a swimming speed, which you don't.
I don't.
So you've used 30. You're at the surface.
So I have like 75 feet still.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for you. Just for everyone at home that's keeping score here, how much feet you used.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume I'm at the surface. I'm gonna like I don't know how this would look, but like Valken puts his 1 foot on the surface and like looks like he's climbing up on a ledge, but it's the surface of the water.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna stand up on the water again somehow. And I would like to move to this feller here so I can be closer to both Bryn and Ron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where are you gonna end up finally? Because you can go pretty much anywhere at this
I'm
point.
trying to move my guy. He won't
Can
move.
you use WASD
Oh,
instead
yeah?
of clicking and dragging?
Oh, it just went anywhere. That's
Okay.
kind of where I want to be.
You're on the rocks.
Yeah.
Good time. All right. Ron, same thing. Grappled, restrained, and you're not underwater, but this water elemental acts differently in that it looks like a water spout around you, so you're effectively underwater without being in the water, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You're in its space. It's made of water.
Question. Can
Yes.
I misty step out of here?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
All
very
right.
good. Very good.
Bonus
Yeah.
action. I'm gonna
That was
misty
some
step.
pro moves.
Mm-hmm.
On our first
then-
rodeo.
That's a bonus action. I'm gonna start slam jamming on this guy.
Go for it. Slam jam that water elemental.
Yeah. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Excellent. Oh dang, baby damage. What is that? 8 damage.
Gotcha. It's looking.
I
I don't know how a water elemental looks when it looks hurt, but there isn't a whole lot of more water sloshing around.
It's like sad water drops.
Yeah.
All right, swing again. Second attack for 18.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and ooh wee, like a ghetto crit. Max damage. Was that 14 plus 19 damage?
Big hit. Not a whole lot of this elemental left.
That is all.
Okay. Up next is this water weird, and it is going to swim here, and it is going to attack you, Ron. It is going to miss you. Up
Miss you
next
too.
is this water weird. You see that it can swim extremely quickly. But instead of trying to go around the rocks, it swims over here and goes after Bryn.
Oh.
I'd like to see it try.
But
Come
it
at
cannot
me,
reach Bryn
weird water.
because the bridge is 5 feet above the water.
Suckers.
So you notice that it did not go out of the water.
Mm.
Bryn.
Okay. I'm going to Can I stand like carefully on this corner
Yeah.
of this thing here? I'm gonna like climb up there and I want to cast Thunder Wave.
Go for it.
And I'm hoping I can hit all three of them. It's a 15-foot cube.
15-foot cube.
Yeah. And if it starts like in this corner and then heads this way, it should hit all three of them.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna use that, and I'm going to do a lot of damage because they're in water, and it'll just. I know mechanically it won't, but let my science brain have fun.
All right, what do they need to do? Make some
They
saves.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
The water elemental got a 20.
Okay.
One of the water weirds got an 8. The other water weird got a 10.
Okay, so the water weirds fail,
Mhm.
and then the elemental take half damage, and that's going to be 9 damage, 9 thunder damage, and more importantly, the 2 that failed are going to be pushed 10 feet away from me.
Let's get pushed back. They take half damage if they.
Yeah, so 4 damage for the
Succeed,
one
right.
that saved, and they're not pushed if they saved.
And it was 8 damage if they failed.
9,
9.
I think. Did I say 9?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so. Thanks.
All right. These water weirds were pushed back. This water elemental is just exploded and then just dissipates into the water.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then I want to
There
use
it
my
is.
movement to get the F away from the water.
Smart move.
And I'm
Then-
like, Ron, Velken, get away from the fucking water.
Okay.
Treasure though.
No.
I am going to how far are they apart from each other?
10 feet.
Perfect. Wait, within no, dang it. That's not right. Darn. If they were
Sorry,
within
I like moved
5
them
feet
away
of each
from you.
other. No, just them together. Like if they're within 5 feet, then I have a spell that could target both of them, but okay, I will do my firebolt at one of them.
Mhm.
And I'll twin it. Why not?
Okay.
So the first one would be, what is that? 15, and the 7, or this one would be 17.
They both hit.
All right, and then the first one will do. I had it. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, hold on. It's fire. Good re-roll. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 for the first one. And then I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
So tight.
Okay. Oh, and this math is harder. 9 plus 9 is
18.
18 plus 6.
24.
That's the second one.
Alrighty. Both looking pretty damn hurt after that. Very nice. Valken.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, do you need something?
No, I don't think I can do it because I casted a spell. I was gonna drop a rope down for them or something, but I
Mm.
don't think that's allowed.
Mm-mm. Valken,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Uh-huh. Is one able to tell if water is looking pretty damaged?
They both look like that they are less big sloshies in the sloshy water.
Okay. I just tap Ron on the shoulder and be like, are we gonna let some water beat us or what?
No, we're not gonna let water beat us.
Water can't beat us. And
We beat water.
Valken's gonna charge forward at the water weird.
Damn it, Valkan! Don't damage, Vulcan!
Go for
That is
it.
the opposite of away from the water.
It's okay. Because I'm gonna hurt the water real bad.
Gonna hurt that water real bad.
I'm
Can
gonna
you tell
swing
that
at it.
water, Balkan?
That's 17.
That hits.
Okay. Damage on that is 7.
Okay, you hurt the water kind of bad.
Okay. Second attack
Mm-hmm.
is 12 plus 9.
That hits.
Okay. Damage. Pretty good because that is 14.
All right, this water that's sloshing around, reaching out towards you, just becomes still and one with the rest of the water inside the pool.
Ha! See? And I will, for my bonus action, skate on over to this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I will spend another key point for flurry of blows
Go for it.
and punch the water with that probably doesn't hit though. I think that's 13.
That's exactly what you need for this little guy.
Okay. That is 6 damage.
Alrighty.
And
You punch the water.
12 on that one.
No, 12 does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna scooch on back to the spot I was at ish.
Okay. Ron.
Tag, you're it.
All right, Ron kind of runs over the water like
Do
one
like
of those
do like a
wizards.
tag team switch out.
All right, 10 feet. Ron's going hard. 16.
That hits.
13 damage.
Alrighty. Still
Second
sloshing
hit.
around.
Second hit. 21.
That hits.
These are strong.
Ron's gonna smite.
Mm-hmm.
And 15, 19, 25 damage.
How do you destroy the last water weird?
Ron slams down with his mace, and as he strikes down, so does Ron's body. And as Ron comes up, his hair flips up like a shampoo commercial, and hair flies up as it's wet, and it just drizzles down onto Ron.
Amazing. And then the
I'm
water's
like, wow.
smashed. And then it becomes much more still, like it was when you first entered the room here. And you see nothing else attempting to assail you in this room. And you've noticed from here that that chest has Zarlug's insignia all over it.
Is it just one chest? Because he said there's like a buttload of.
It's a
Stuff.
large chest.
It's probably full of them.
If I'm not sure how the ring of water walking works. If I'm underwater and I activate, does it like launch me to the surface?
I'll say yeah, because that's
All
fun.
right. Okay. Okay, Ron's got this. And Ron's gonna swim down, grab the chest, and then activate the ring to bring him back up top.
Very well. You can grab it, and it's heavy. So if you think about how big like a square is 5 feet, this chest is like a 5 foot large sort of chest. But you're Ron, and you are super strong,
But
so you
you're
can
Ron.
you can lift it. As you're like, you're just deadlifting this big chest as you're water walking.
Did I see anything else down there while I was swimming around?
Not down there. But you can bring this chest up to the bridge, as it sort of, and if it's a lot heavier because it's underwater, as the water starts to leak out of it now through some of the like the open like keyhole and such.
Crap, I put myself on top of there.
Right. Well, we got one chest. Not sure how many more there are.
Is it locked or can we pop this bad boy open?
There's a rudimentary lock on it, but given time, Vin can pop it open no problem.
Yeah, I can try to do it.
Mhm.
Do we have the time, I guess?
Sure, much easier than that lock that damn near kills you. You just crank on your thieves tools and just crack it open, and as you lift the lid here, it's full of black pearls, like chalked to the brim.
Ooh,
Do we know
found
that that's like
them.
expensive or?
That's what we're looking for
Mhm.
what's his face.
Oh, okay.
What was
So,
it? Murgosh?
Zarlug,
God,
Zarlug Tusk.
I thought it was.
How many do you
Zartusk?
think we could put in a bag of holding without them noticing?
What do you mean?
Keep it for ourselves.
I think we deserve a share, huh?
Pay us for it. Why?
Well, I thought that was
Give
the
you
plan. Was
information if you
to,
want.
They
Was
said
that
we
not
could
the
keep
plan? Was
anything we
to-
find.
First off, we should give
Ultra
one to Mimi, because then maybe she can turn into Black Pearl. Very fun thing. Let her eat one.
you want the? How much are these worth?
So if you think about how, what I'll say is, and help me out, Bryn, with identify, how much does the pearl have to be for identify to work?
100 gold, I think.
How much?
100? Let me double check. I
100
have it
black
right here.
pearls are worth double that.
Oh,
100 gold. So they're worth 200 gold each, and there's like a lot of them.
Think of a
Chest.
5x5 cube of how much you could put a pearl
Oh.
inside of it.
So, like I said, we could skim
Let's
a
each
few
take
off
a couple
the top.
handfuls.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
definitely feeding one to Mimi, no matter what anyone says.
well, he does owe us because we had to pay for bodyguards.
That's true. We could just take the cut that is bodyguards out of it.
Why don't we take
Also,
more than that?
Was there a money deal involved? I can't remember, or was it just information from me?
Just information, but I still think we
Yeah.
should be honest with him.
We'll call this a
If we
tip.
give him all the pearls and we are honest that we did not take any, then he will just cover the cost of the extra security regardless.
When he's gonna do
man
that
of honor,
anyways.
right?
Or
Well,
we
he is your
take
friend,
them.
so it is your
I don't
call.
know. Why would he know that? How would he know that we took them?
He's not an idiot. I don't know.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Well,
Ron puts down his bag of holding and opens it.
okay, Ron's gonna look at this wall.
Bryn is also going to look at the wall.
Bryn, what is the look at this?
Oh yes, the architecture.
Architecture.
It is most noteworthy. I am
Old
looking
carving.
here at the structural soundness.
Is
And
so
the-
smooth. Oh,
I have a
Carving.
question.
Ben, shall we look closely at this chest and inspect it?
Yes. Well, I actually have a question though. So as I'm like I can pick locks, am I also skilled in like relocking the lock that I picked?
Oh yeah, you could do that. So you've picked the lock, so I'll say it is, and you have time here. You're not in a hurry. If you've picked a lock, you know where the tumblers lie to re-engage it easily enough. It's not that
I
hard.
grin
Cool.
at Valken and take like 2 massive handfuls.
Okay.
I will follow her lead, and I will basically take a big pile and push it into the bag.
Mhm.
I'd say there's probably 15 to 20 pearls in my handful.
Yeah, like how much is a handful of pearls? I guess like real like 30. I legit don't know.
I will say that you all can, if you just start scooping, you can easily get 25 pearls each.
Each? Okay.
Yeah. So that's 50 black pearls total. I think we skimmed off there.
And
Oh,
then I,
you
well,
see
and
the
then,
carvings there, Ron. That is how you know it is quite old.
and then
Oh,
I
yeah.
close the chest and relock it as they're
Ron
like
can't
still
read
not paying
Dwarven,
attention.
but this is a very beautiful script.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, yes. Dwarven
We've
craftsmanship.
inspected the
Like no
we've
other.
inspected the chest. Everything looks in order.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay,
Very good.
that's good to know.
So are we carrying this thing out of here? Can
Wait,
Oh,
we have
I
to
can
go.
take care of that. I've got. I will cast. How much do I think this chest probably weighs? Like a lot.
Several 100 pounds.
No problem. I will cast 10 stars floating disc.
Cool.
Dang!
What does that do?
You see
It can lift several 100 pounds.
You see across the bridge.
We love to see it.
Now that you are closer, that dull glow, almost like a UV light, in a large chamber. It is what appears to be a giant gem spinning on a pedestal. And this gem is probably as big as this entire chest. And you see other sort of chests laid about in there.
It is trap. It is definitely a trap. That is too good to be true.
But we're gonna
This
go,
is
right?
before the queen's chamber thing.
This is probably the chamber.
Ah,
Wait, we're in the queen's chamber?
The next room over. It's to your right.
just
On the
across
map.
the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But
Do
watch
we want
out.
to go there? Or I say we leave.
Wait, you want to go back through poison room?
Particularly.
Or you
Well,
want
we
to go
fixed
check
the
out?
poison. No?
As far as we know, that's the only way out.
I mean, we're all here to investigate.
What did the
Why they gone?
he wanted to
That's
know
true.
the guy that's in charge wanted to know what happened here, right?
Yes,
I think we
Magnus
can-
Helmgrim, the frost giant chieftain of Gordek, has tasked
Yeah.
you to investigate and find the reason why the dwarves went silent and no longer are trading with him.
I think it's quite clear. Everybody's dead. Right?
And
Or do
there's
you
like
think
a
we're gonna find
siren
some
in the
secret
water.
in that room down there?
Does this gem give off any like eerie, like spoopy vibes?
I mean, it's a spinning gem in the middle of sort of on a pedestal, spinning on its own.
Hey, do you have power to do the thing where you can sense undead?
How far down the hallway is it?
Let me see.
Yeah, Ron could just check, but
From where you are, it's probably about 130 feet.
Oh, yeah, but it's too far. Okay, we have to get closer, like 60 feet, within range.
Dude, just watch out for those things I pointed out earlier. The
Okay,
bar,
so-
the strips going across that if you step on them, will die.
Okay, but is it only one or are there more strips? We need
No,
to
no,
look
no,
at-
no, no. They, right? They go down the whole bridge and
Across. I marked this one. I marked it across.
Oh, just there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ron's gonna hop over, but if we see more statue, maybe there's more plates.
You can easily hop over without issue.
Okay, I'll
It's
follow
just
with
it's
Ron.
5 feet. So, what is Bryn and Vin doing?
Just not. This is not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I think.
We're just gonna get closer to sense Ron's gonna do a thing. We're not gonna
I
go
think
in.
I'm gonna wait. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I think I'm
keep
gonna
a
wait
watch
and-
out. Like
Can you
Yeah.
and Vin, can you please cast light on Ron so we can check this out?
Yeah, I'll do that.
You will have
Uh,
light on you, Ron.
Any more of these slightly sticking up thing at the next sections?
Not that you can see, just that
Hmm.
one.
All right, Ron's gonna investigate. 16.
Seems clear.
All right, Ron's still gonna move slowly,
Sure.
cautious, looking at the floors and stuff.
Yeah. With that roll, I will say that like as far as if you all are on the map, it's out of play at this point. There's nothing else that's going to assail you in that room in the bridge that you were
Okay.
in.
Okay,
So
so like the statues aren't gonna come alive.
Nope.
Okay,
Ron basically is gonna get
I'll
close
come
enough
over
to
here.
the super gem and then detect our divine presence.
Yep. For 60 feet, you will have to essentially cross the bridge, go into the hallway towards the base of that room.
Okay.
Alrighty. So in that room, we look at Divine Sense one more time.
I'm
You think that
afraid.
I would know by now, but
I can detect celestial, fiendish, undead, 60 feet range.
Wherever Ron goes, I'm gonna stay 10 feet behind him.
okay.
We gotta space out, I think.
One moment, please. You feel an immense amount of undead energy emanating from that room. And what you can ascertain with this divine sense, that's all I'll give you. You can make a religion roll if you want more information.
Sure. All right. Nat 20, baby. So 19.
Let's go.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Very nice.
With a nat 20, you, coupled with your divine sense, you would know that if this gem were to be destroyed, then that would keep the dead from rising in Gol Meldur. This is the cause. This is what happened. They delved,
did it!
they found this gem, and it wreaked havoc on everyone in this city. And it appears that if you look at this gem, it is on a pedestal. There's writing around it. There are gems slotted into this sort of dais, like in reverence, in an offering. You're not entirely sure. One thing that sort of piques your interest here with a nat 20, in having some ties to the Fae, both as a Firbolg a bit, as well as an Oath of the Ancients paladin. There were stories of the origins of the two sisters in the Feywild, the queens, the Queen of Air and Darkness, as well as the Summer Queen. That the Queen of Air and Darkness was corrupted by a large, sort of dark-colored gem. That while she wasn't inherently evil as the Queen of Air and Darkness, just the opposite side, think of winter and summer, not inherently evil, just opposites. This gem changed her, and it was supposedly given to her by dwarves as an offering. Now, you don't think this is the gem, perchance, but you know that they hold immense power.
We have to destroy this gem. It is the cause of all the unrest.
Okay, how do we destroy it?
Smash?
Okay, I'm gonna try to smash the gem.
Okay, so
Good.
you all go into said room.
Maybe
So
Maybe
give
your
me-
arcane magic may find a way how.
Actually, I have an idea.
Sure.
I would like to cast Identify on the gem to see if we can learn more information about it.
I'll have to look at Identify in just a moment. That just tells you like if it's a magical item and its properties, right?
Yeah, but I'd learn its properties. I'd learn, like, if there's any other spells affecting it, which would be good if there's, like, defensive magic on it. And I'd learn what kind of magic created it.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe
Are
not
you
worth
going to
it.
use a spell slot or are you going to ritual cast it?
Ritual cast it.
Okay. So as you were ritual casting this, and both Ron and Bryn have the light spell emanating from them, if I remember correctly. Valken and Vin, where are you standing? They're basically right next to this gym on the dais, studying it, preparing to destroy it.
I am not next to it.
Okay,
I'm
where would you
like-
like to be?
She's like, "Ugh."
This
That sounds
room
like that.
is sort of a large chamber, a large statue on the far side. There are stairs that led downward into this chamber. You want
I'm
to be in
sitting
like the
like,
corner of the room,
near the stairwell.
near the
like,
stairwell. Okay,
So
what
that
about
I
you,
could
Valken?
like GTFO.
What about you, Valken?
If we're on a new map, I'm not seeing it.
You're not. I'm just describing something to you.
Leader of the mind.
Oh, I'm, like I said, wherever Ron went, I'm 10 feet behind it.
10 feet behind him. Okay. Vin, you're by the stairs. Valken, you're halfway in between Vin and Ron. And Bryn, you are looking at this item, ritually casting your identify spell. Minutes go by. This eerie chamber is oddly silent. And all of you hear what sounds like something being ripped in half. Almost like a large sheet of paper being torn. And it all catches your attention. Vin, it's right behind you, this happening at the top of the stairwell. And as you look, you see a tear in existence, in reality, and it begins to widen. And you look inside and you see what appears to be a large forest. Trees midwinter, the leaves fallen, gnarled wood,
Oh,
thorns,
no.
and you see gauntleted hands opening this sort of rip in reality. And out steps two individuals, one of which looks exactly like you, Vin. The other is one that you have only seen in your dreams, Ron. It is the Black Knight of the Oak Father. And they step through this portal and
We
seeing
don't have
you
any
around
of
the
our
gym.
shit. We're spent.
And the
I'm
other
not spent.
Vin points to you all and looks to the Black Knight and says, "See? I told you I could find them, and look what they're doing. Bad shit. You don't like that as a paladin, right? You can take care of them." And his sort of helmeted visage just turns ever so slightly to this other Vin and says, "It appears that you are useful to me for now. As promised, I will kill you last." And he unfurls his flail as the large end drops onto the stone floor, ready to attack all of you. And that is where we will end our episode this evening.
No, I don't have any.
Told y'all we should have
left.
just left here. We figured it out. We didn't have to do anything. We literally could have left.
All right. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Appreciate all of the
MVP.
raids. Thank you so much. The follows, the subs. If you aren't checking us out on YouTube, please do so, because that definitely helps us out. But what I will do is I will enter in a poll in the chat over on Twitch, and you all can vote for who the MVP was. And whoever gets the MVP vote is going to get an inspiration to use next session, and it sure sounds like they're going to need it. So cast your votes now, and I will let them do some shout outs, or they can plead to you all why they should deserve the vote. So we'll start with Moobs Like Jagger from the GGN crew.
Whoa, hello. Hey, Moobs here. I just want to say, if y'all came out for the Extra Life event last weekend, we were able to raise over $28,000 for the Children's Hospital of Orange County. So thank you, everyone. Why Ron should get the inspiration is because he needs to save Vin's life. Yeah.
Up next is Bunny Dreadful.
Hi. Oh my god, I'm still freaking out. I'm Bunny Dreadful. I'm an art streamer here on Twitch, but I'm actually streaming on this very channel, so you don't even have to do anything extra. Just make sure you're following this channel and subscribing to us across all the socials so that you know when I go live, and I will be drawing some D&D themed artwork whenever I stream, usually on Tuesdays, so come hang out. Bryn should get the inspiration because Bryn never wins the inspiration, so I feel like I'm due for one. Everyone loves Valkan the best, which I don't blame him. I also love Valkan the best, but I'm just saying.
Speaking of Virtual Spectre, you're up next.
Hi, I'm Virtual Spectre. I stream here on Twitch. I do a variety of games, anything from RPGs to action games to, I don't know, fighting games sometimes. So we're currently doing Pentiment and Yakuza 0. So it's fun stuff. You should check me out. And why Valken should get inspiration? Exactly what Brent said. I'm the coolest.
Last but not least, mac and cheese, please.
Hi, mac and cheese, please. And I stream on Twitch and YouTube and stuff. And then she get the inspiration because she had a dragon. All right, Bryn already won it. Never mind. I don't even care. I didn't even get a chance to plead my case. Follow me on everything / mac and cheese, please. And mac and cheese, please mastodon.party if you want to follow me on the new social media that might exist. I don't know. Okay.
The new social media.
I don't know. I just heard about it 2 days ago.
This was coming back. Are we doing MySpace?
Oh, God, no. Justin Timberlake got that and turned into a music site.
You're all in my top 8 if you're in MySpace, okay?
Oh yeah.
So, Bryn, you have successfully garnered the pity vote from the audience.
Give me your pity. It tastes delicious like honey.
Also, hey,
sweet
it's me,
pity.
Max. I'm the DM here, and this is Casters and Cantrips. And thank you so much for following us on all the social medias. I had a great episode. I hope you all did in the big spooky dungeons. But we'll be back on next week, next Friday. But if you are unaware of our social medias, follow us on YouTube where we have clips. We're also going to have our after show Out of Combat. Will be airing next Thursday. And if you want early sneak peeks at things, go check out our Patreon. So thank you all so much. You can go to castersandcantrips.com for all of those sites. So thank you all very much.
Just to clarify, we know many of you watching in the US are going to be doing Thanksgiving next week, but we are still planning to stream.
Yeah.
Next week. So
can't stop D&D, not now.
Yeah, you can't stop D&D. So you give us time off work, we're just going to play more D&D anyways.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. So we'll see you all here. Thank you all so much, and we will see you next time. And what was it? Oh yeah, we've got to do donuts and not drugs. Go pet cute animals, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.